they are. I'm not
Listen, here's the thing about Supergirl. We should start recording right here.
Yeah,
We are recording.
Oh,
We've
we are?
been recording
Okay.
for a while.
You're rolling.
Here's the thing.
We should do Ninja.
Good thing I didn't say anything bad. I didn't know. But here's the thing about Supergirl that I never watched it, but it just pissed me off because, all right, obviously she's like this role model for girls, feminist, equal rights, all this shit. Like like what you said, don't touch without consent or whatever. But she wears a skirt. Like
it's so
like they completely like sexualize her as like this like hot like fucking
Who plays her?
I don't know, some hot girl.
What if she was
and
like fat?
she wears like a tiny little skirt that like flaps in the air when she flies.
Is
like,
it not Gal Gadot?
No, that's
No,
Wonder
that's
Woman.
Wonder Woman.
That's what they do with all of them.
I'm just saying, like, you could easily have her wear
these
like
mics
a
even
Black
on?
Widow costume that like cut.
I can't
You know what I
hear
mean?
myself.
You're dark
If I was gonna fight crime though, and I'd had the flexibility of the skirt, you would kind of want that. It'd be like MMA shorts.
You know,
With
that's a
the
good point.
slit
I didn't think of it like that.
down.
I'm just saying the fact that they
Hello?
could have easily made her wear pants.
You
And, like,
Yeah, but yoga pants.
I know. Well, yeah, I know.
Honestly, I would fight it.
No matter what they did, it was gonna like look hot.
Yeah,
but-
exactly. Nah, but they sexualize the guys.
But like by
too.
having her wear a fucking skirt, it's like you can't listen. It's like
Yeah, Captain
don't
America's
tell me like
Rick.
I'm all about like don't objectify us, but also look at my skirt that barely covers my ass.
Yeah,
Like,
it's retarded.
You know what I mean? If you
You see
wear
Black
that,
Widow, obviously.
yeah, obviously I've seen Black.
How many
I've seen every single Marvel
fucking,
thing there is.
how many fucking ass shots did they do?
The whole thing.
Dude, I was sitting in the
It's-
theater. I'm like, is this a joke?
It's actually kind of funny. Like I like to see her ass, obviously.
Yeah.
But like at the half of me, it's not even because of like the fact she's hot. It's because it's just
Black
funny.
Widow.
Well, it's just funny how obvious they make it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like I'll be like, all right, they couldn't have zoomed in on that anymore. Like,
I never seen anything like that.
their
though.
camera angle was,
Yeah.
and I always think about behind the scenes. All right, just get into this position. Okay, hey Steve, you got the. All right, are you rolling? Okay, like zoom it. Just the guys. Yep, got it. All right, got like you know what I mean. Like
Yeah, you're
and she's just
aiming.
she's just posing for it. Like she's another one too. Same thing. She's like now that she's like wicked big and famous. She's like all about like don't objectify women. Like and she actually even shamed the Marvel producers or whatever for like always having ass shots of her. And it's like, oh, now 18 movies later when you're worth like $50 million, now you care. You know what I mean? When you were coming up through the ranks, you didn't give a fuck.
Bob,
You do whatever.
she was big before she started doing those movies.
She wasn't that
Oh,
big.
barely.
Scarlett
She was-
Johansson. She was
No,
a
no,
massive.
She was huge, but she's.
All right, dude, her career has.
Yeah,
she's like one of the most famous people in the fucking.
She was big enough that she didn't have to do ass shots if she didn't want to.
She
she wasn't.
I will
Not
argue
true.
that.
She was pretty big. She was pretty big.
Not that
Pretty big.
That's
yeah.
why she probably was big then.
And I believe her first entrance into the Marvel scene, if correct me if I'm wrong, was Iron Man 2.
Yes.
Yes.
correct.
Okay. Iron Man 2 was filmed, circa 2010. I don't think she was that famous back then. That was 11 years ago.
She was in
was
fucking
mad
like the
famous.
90s movies.
She was
in
very
Home Alone.
famous,
She was
very
in Home
famous.
Alone.
Yeah,
Holy
Don
shit, they
John.
got Scarlett Johansson.
Don
for Black
John's a
Widow.
terrible fucking movie.
That movie's so good.
No, TJ hates
I
that
saw
movie.
that in theaters.
I'm just saying.
I saw that shit in theaters.
Okay,
I was like, what
so-
the fuck did I just watch?
All right, why did it take 18 movies for her to come out and say?
No, I
all
agree.
this?
Because
I
their
think we're all-
contract's
yeah.
up, so.
You know what I mean?
legit,
Like,
their contract's
there's
up.
a legit
Weinstein's in
interview.
jail. That's
And
all.
it's,
I read
like,
about
and it's like when the camera guy's fucking 2 inches away from your ass. Like, did you say anything then?
Yeah, I know.
fair.
That she was okay. Like,
To be fair, the Black Widows, that's like part of her superpowers to be like wicked hot. And
Yeah,
then
I
it's
know.
like,
Yeah.
oh shit, and then she kills you.
that's actually funny
That's
you
like,
say
yeah,
that.
she's a
'cause
Russian sex agent.
You really can't take that role if you're gonna complain about like the sexual shit because it's like read the comics like that's her. She's basically the female James Bond because that's like what James Bond does.
Yeah,
But,
seduces
like
women.
seduces girls
And then gets
She's supposed to-
information.
She's supposed to be like the same thing, but at the same time, it's like she's basically any girl on the planet that's hot because like they can all do that to any guy basically.
I'd be a terrible bad
You know
guy.
what I mean?
I'd be like,
Like,
oh,
well, yeah.
you okay?
Like, you don't
Well,
really need,
here's how we're gonna do it.
you don't really need any special powers for that. Like you
Yeah.
could just be get a random Instagram model, be like, hey, go seduce that guy. and
Throw
just
on a
go in.
leather, like an all tight leather suit.
Yeah.
Which is good.
I'd be like,
Just
me?
like, what'd you do? Nothing. I just walked in the room and yeah, he wanted to fuck me. Like, who would have thought?
All right, guys, welcome back to This is episode 18. We're almost at 20. We're gonna do something big for 20.
Yeah,
we're all gonna
we
fight
got
each
something
other.
big planned for 20.
Scarlett Johansson's coming.
We haven't all been together in fucking what?
Never.
I-
No,
oh, I-
never.
Not-
When was
not
our
in the
last
studio
recording?
ever.
Never.
One last point to make about I know listen, the movie Black Widow sucked.
I hated it.
All right.
I wanted
didn't hate it, but I didn't love it.
Let me put it this way: it
didn't
was
love
good
it.
compared to like your average movie, but compared to Marvel
Marvel, yeah,
standards,
it's bad.
horrible.
I literally wanted it to be over. I was like, can we just fucking end this?
And like her and her sister dynamic, I hate it the whole time. It's like enough of this.
They had a lot of
Like,
ass shots of the
yeah, I know
sisters.
they did that too. Which again, I was more like, this is just funny that they keep doing this.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it was. I've never seen anything like that in a serious movie ever.
It was better than
yeah,
Captain Marvel.
That was very no
Captain
shit.
Marvel was pathetic.
I actually liked Captain
No, I
Marvel.
enjoyed the movie, but I just hate that fucking woman so much that it kind of like.
Which one?
I thought
The
the
girl
story
or the girl
sucked.
that played?
Brie
the
Larson.
sister? Oh no, that's Brie Larson's Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
I thought we were talking about, okay, now we're mixing up our Marvel movies. I'm all over the place. We need like a chart. To
Yeah,
stay on
thank
top
God
of.
they didn't do all that. But they didn't do the ass shots in Captain Marvel for a reason.
No, you know what, Pot? Since we're on the topic of this whole like girl superhero shit, in Captain Marvel, there was one part I almost left the theater because I was like, I can't deal with this anymore. Like, they start playing the song by Gwen Stefani, like "I'm Just a Girl,"
yeah.
and it's like boom, 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 "I'm just a girl, little," and she's like kicking everyone's ass, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh my
Yeah, but
god.
if you were a girl though, that'd be sick.
yeah, they'd be like my role model.
Yeah.
I want to be like her.
Well, the movie was in the 90s, right? So
Like,
they had,
son,
90s.
honey,
Yeah,
you don't have
80s.
like a photon blaster. I'm sorry, you can't do that.
80s.
the 90s.
Blockbuster was big.
In the 90s.
Whatever.
Dude, I miss Blockbuster.
There's still one left.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
more
in
than
like
one.
Arizona. No, it's
No,
only
there's
one.
one in Alaska.
Oh, Alaska. Is that where it is? There's
I
only one
I know
left.
there's
then.
They don't have Wi-Fi.
It's a
so
Netflix
they
documentary,
need-
The Last
yeah.
Blockbuster.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
right?
they keep it up
Yeah.
for like people go there to like visit.
If I had the last one, I'd keep it too.
Yeah.
but
Dude, Blockbuster was so sick.
Yeah.
Now, like when I hate a
It's
movie,
Alaska?
I shut it off. He's like, when you go to Blockbuster,
No,
you have to
it's
watch
like
the
somewhere in like the
credits.
Midwest, somewhere dumb.
It's
Yeah.
not Alaska.
Oh, well, no, I'm sticking to my guns. There's definitely one in Alaska.
Well, no.
Did
there's
you
only
used to
one
rewind before you dropped it off?
No, if you don't,
I mean-
you're a piece of shit. If you don't.
Yeah, but I'm a piece of shit.
Oh, you fucking asshole.
Like, I used to get enjoyment as like my mom would be like, "Did you rewind it?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm like, telling my brother,
No,
like,
'cause
we didn't rewind shit.
When you have to-
fuck the next guy.
And when you rewind it yourself,
Ruining
you
his
have to like, no.
Oh yeah, I know.
And you're like, no.
Yeah, 'cause you can see it. That's the funniest. I mean, it's crazy. We like lived in a world where you had to like rewind shit.
We saw everything
to watch.
It took
Like,
a long time too. It was annoying.
kids that are
Yeah,
born
you
right
know, it
now.
did. It took like a couple.
Yeah, they have no idea. Anyone born after 2000 like has no idea what.
And it's the same what our parents say about us, but I feel like we've seen the biggest change out
Yeah,
of anyone.
100%.
Because we had like a lot of technology as a kid, but it sucked.
Yeah,
And now it's like
we
amazing.
had technology when it was like just starting to get good.
Yeah.
But like even VHS was like, our parents didn't have that. Like,
Yeah, exactly,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? But then we had like, oh, this is awesome. You put it in the thing, and then next thing you know, your DVD players, and you're like,
Yeah.
now you just fucking stream whatever you want. But that was the funniest thing I remember. Not purposely not rewinding it just to be a dickhead, because I would just think like, I'm just fucking with some random guy. I don't even know.
My Nana was in her 20s when we landed on the fucking moon. That
What?
would have been crazier than DVD players.
No,
not even close.
We landed on the moon.
I mean, I got news for you,
no, that
Nana.
wasn't
I got
sick.
news for you, Nana. We never landed on the fucking moon. Just so you know.
I was like, was that the craziest shit you saw when we landed on
Is
the
she
moon?
still alive?
And she was like, no. She was like, when they killed Bobby Kennedy. I was like, that was the craziest thing you saw?
I'm
Joey,
glad that she's still alive.
Yeah.
But
too.
if she was dead, my joke would have been funnier that I was setting up, because I was gonna say,
Oh, jeez.
I was gonna say we could get a Ouija board in here and try to communicate with her.
If she's alive, it's not funny.
Yeah, well, you can't
that could have been a
you
touchy
can't
subject.
communicate with her if she has if she's alive with a
let's
Ouija
call her.
board. We can just call
She
her.
just passed.
We can just call. All right, good. It's just her spirit's still like in
Fresh.
this realm.
Yeah.
Like, get the Ouija board out.
But Joe, you see that the
should do a
Air
whole
Force,
episode of
the
that.
Air Force is getting that big lawsuit for another mass shooter they knew about.
Oh no, I didn't see
You
that.
didn't see that?
What the school shooting that just happened?
Yeah, apparently the Air
Just
Force.
so you know, I
knew something
predicted. I
about it.
predicted that school shooting.
How did that? No, you did. no, Joey predicted the school
I
shooting.
did. I did.
What do you mean?
I had when I found out it happened, I had such bad chills. Like 5 days
Yeah,
before
you're
it
not talking in
happened.
the group
5
chat.
days before it happened, I said next week I guarantee you there'll be a school shooting. Because the Ghislaine Maxwell trial starts, and it happened.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god!
I said it to
was that
everyone.
not a
I said it
red
to
flag
everyone
to
I
you
worked
when he
with.
said
That's a snipe.
No, it makes sense now that you're looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have seen that one coming.
Yeah. No, I saw it coming. I think the fucking school probably saw it coming as
They
well.
did. There's videos of the kids being like, "Oh, dude, he actually meant it."
Why was the Air Force monitoring
Yeah, what
the
about the
kid?
Air Force?
I think this is a different issue.
Oh, it's a different Air Force
Oh,
shooting.
okay.
You guys are mixing
Yeah,
up
we see him.
mass shooting.
He's going in. All right, guys, welcome back to
Alright,
the
we talk
Tale
about
of
fighting.
Yeah, let's talk about
we talk about fighting on this show, right?
I think we're
Sometimes.
better now.
What have we missed in between now and the last time we've been here?
bunch
There's
of
been a
shit.
couple fights, right?
McGregor's been ape shit still.
Yeah.
Oh my
man,
god,
shit.
he's fucking insane.
Yeah, I wrote that down.
It's
He wants
sad.
he wants a title shot immediately. The
Yeah.
more dumbest
Just give
thing.
it to him.
No, he should. He
Just
should
teach
never
him a-
fight again.
Teach him a lesson. Just give him a title
He
shot.
looks like a
Have him-
fucking beast right now, though.
He looks huge.
Yeah, but
but
he
yeah,
always-
he looks like
He's
he
probably on
steroids.
looks
So
like
It's all filters, dude.
Probably lifting
You think it's
weights.
filters?
I don't think
It's
so.
all filters.
Nah, he looks like he could fight at like middleweight right now.
Yeah,
he's
good
probably-
luck. He
he's
can't
probably
beat a
just-
fucking
He would get destroyed.
155 pounder.
Yeah, he would get destroyed. I mean, if he fought like Israel Adesanya, he would get fucking
Yeah.
killed. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, he looks big enough. Like he looks a massive.
probably is big enough.
Yeah, he's like the biggest I've ever seen.
Well, people forget he's like 5'7".
5'9".
We have to like
He's 5'9". I know that.
regardless.
I think he's lying.
It's
I think he's
basically
5'8".
the same thing.
That's a huge difference.
Yeah,
No,
he
it
probably
is.
is 5'8".
No,
He's definitely
yeah,
5'9".
You always lie that
No,
one.
because
in.
I lie because I'm like barely 5. I'm like 5'7.5", so I just say 5.
Are you really that short?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's really there's really not a big difference, dude. If I'm like with someone 6 feet tall and we're face to face, they're like still
No,
right
that's
there.
not
You
true.
have the advantage for a headbutt because the forehead to jaw, teeth,
okay.
nose.
Yeah,
No, nose.
Okay,
you
yeah,
want to
yeah.
headbutt
Yeah.
someone in the nose.
Yeah.
Well, I would never headbutt because that's stupid.
No, but
No,
if you were a
it's-
soccer player,
No, but overhands are always better against people that are taller than you. That's
Makes
the
sense.
thing.
Jake is like the
Back to the
god of
headbutt. You can
overhands.
really hurt somebody with a headbutt.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
headbutt's
you
like a
fucking
good
kill
weapon.
You can hurt yourself too. I'd rather throw an overhand.
How you gonna hurt yourself?
If you do it
I
correctly.
hit
You
myself,
hit,
I
you
don't know.
headbutt someone in the
Yeah.
nose. You're not
Oh
gonna
yeah,
hurt
true.
yourself.
I don't know. I don't
Looks like you got
practice.
headbutted in the nose.
Yeah, what happened? Yeah, what happened here?
Dude, it's actually kind of funny.
For those listening, Bob has some cuts on his nose.
Yeah. So obviously everyone thinks it's from like everyone keeps coming up to me being like, "Oh, what's that from sparring?" Like, and I keep just saying yes because the real story is like embarrassing. So I'm like, "Yeah, like hard sparring match the other day. Like my nose is all fucked up. I turned the lights off, so I have a big headboard in my bed." I turned the lights off. It was like pitch black, and I like plopped into my bed, and I overshot my landing. So my head just fucking, I literally went head first, smashed it right into the fucking headboard, like nose first, like 100 miles an hour.
Was it like two
Blood.
pieces?
Yeah, I thought I broke my nose, dude. Like
It looks cool.
It was the worst pain ever. Like a week. This happened like
tell that story.
this was a week ago. So like my nose was like purple, and it was like way worse, dude. I looked like I just been telling everyone I was from sparring, but in reality, I'm just an idiot and hit my head off my own bed.
Somebody's
getting
gonna be
into bed.
listening and they're gonna be like, "He lied to me."
Yeah. Well, it's easier. You know when
I knew it.
When someone I know. Well, when I'm like fucking talking to someone think how long that just took me to tell that story.
Yeah.
Every single fucking person that asks, I'm not gonna be like, yeah. So the other day I jumped in my bed. I get this headboard.
And
that's
it sounds like a lie.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
That's what
That
I was
part
thinking.
sounds like the
That's
lie.
what I was thinking. Like when
Yeah.
someone who really got their ass kicked is like making up a lie.
Exactly.
That's what that sounds like.
So
And
you're
I
better
wouldn't.
off just saying, yeah, sparring.
I wouldn't believe me if I.
Exactly.
if- I'd be like, oh yeah, like coincidental, the kid that boxes, like with a fucked up face now. You fell and hit it off your bed.
Yeah,
like,
for
all right,
sure,
buddy,
yeah.
who kicked your ass? Like,
Exactly, yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna get ahead of this and just say it's some sparring. Like,
Wait, hold on, Bob. What was the angle that happened that you hit your head off your headboard? Like, how did that?
because I was
How
on
did
my,
you do that?
I like crawled into bed on my knees and I just like went to plop face first down into my pillows and my fucking. I'm not even kidding. So and I was too far up in the bed, but it was so dark in my room that I couldn't see shit because I just turned the lights off, so my eyes hadn't adjusted, and I just fucking head first smashed my nose off the fucking thing, instant like blood everywhere, like. I
That's
literally was
gotta
like,
be so much force.
dude, I was like, I think I just broke my fucking nose. Like, I went to the bathroom.
Did you turn the lights back on?
Yeah, I had to go to the bathroom because my nose was bleeding out of 3 different places. Because both cuts on my nose were bleeding, and then my nose was actually bleeding.
Oh,
so
no.
like I literally was just like a absolute bloody disaster. And I was like, dude, like what the fuck? Like how did I do this? Like
That's the worst. Nothing,
Yeah.
nothing worse than like a mistake.
it was just a mistake.
Yeah.
I was,
A classic mistake.
like, my wife got home from work, and she's a nurse, so she works overnight. She got home in the morning, and she was like, "What happened?" She like thought I got in a fight, and I was like, hit my head off the headboard again. Like,
I've stepped on a hoe like in the cartoons and,
No.
and
I
busted
have
my
too.
face open.
I have done that as well.
One time when I came over from
It
school,
wasn't a hoe; it was a rake, though.
It was a legit hoe.
my dad was working on the patio, but he's got a
It really comes up flying.
you know the thing that you pat the shit down to make it.
Tamper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like pumped to be home from school. I go to jump over the tamper like this, and just jump over it. The thing like wobbled with me, dude. Fucking went right up my ass.
Wait, you'd be like,
My dad was just
the
like,
long
my
way?
dad was doing something else, like working. All of a sudden, he just hears like, ah, and I'm like on the ground.
Wait, was the tamper standing up and you
Yeah, it
tried
was
to jump?
standing
No.
And I jumped over and it wobbled with me and I landed it and it went on it hit my ass, but it hit it so hard that like I was wearing pants, so obviously it didn't like go
Did
up
it
my
penetrate your pants?
ass. Probably a little bit, yeah. My pants probably got sucked up my ass a little bit.
But I mean, it didn't like rip through your pants and go.
No. But I legitimately felt that was one of the fucking hardest times ever. I felt like I got fucked by a rhinoceros.
Well, okay.
All right.
now
Believe me,
so-
I know what that feels.
How do we smooth transition out of that one?
Yeah, this isn't going to be a smooth transition at all.
All right, so I got a list here. Khamzat slash Colby calls him Khamzat. I don't know. Is he from Dagestan? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention.
assume he is.
Somewhere from the Middle East.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's I don't know. What is he 4-0 now? Just destroying everybody.
Yeah.
He's
But-
fought 4 nobodies.
Yeah,
Let's
he's
put that
fought
out.
for, yeah, which Nate Diaz explained. But he's still like clearly like way better than everyone.
Oh yeah, that division is not that strong. Really.
Yeah.
Nate Diaz should never fight again. He's a bum.
How dare you?
Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz.
How dare
Nate,
you?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're saying about Nate
Why do
Diaz.
you say? Wait, time out. Why should Nate Diaz never fight again?
Yeah, I don't know.
Nick Diaz, yes,
Yeah,
never.
No, neither. I'm
why-
done
yeah,
watching
why?
their fights.
Why?
Because I know the outcome.
Nate Diaz
Then you
last
can
fight
gamble on it.
Yeah,
actually looked pretty good.
No, he didn't. He got dominated for 5
Yeah, but the
rounds.
last like 20 seconds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how it
I
happens.
know. He came. He almost knocked him out in the last.
Dude, every time he fights, he's a fucking plus 400 dog. We know he's gonna get beat up, and it's just like a filler, like a time filler.
He's just
before a big
exciting and
fight.
people like him.
I like to watch him fight.
I don't like
no matter
watching
what.
him fight. I'm done
Yeah.
with him. I'm done.
How old? He's
I love
old
to
now
watch him
too.
fight.
He's
They're
about
all
38 or something.
And he
I know,
thinks he
30,
can call the
36.
shots now too. It's like, buddy, you're lucky to be on this roster right now.
Yeah, but he only has one fight left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously he's not just gonna fight anyone. He's obviously like, oh, I gotta make the most out of my last fucking fight on it, probably ever.
He should fight Khamzat.
You know what I mean? Like, why?
And
why
what
would
he
you?
said-
No, but he's gonna make as much money off this as possible. So like he's.
Yeah,
you know
but I
what
don't think
Like,
you can really get that much more than what his contract.
Yeah, your
has.
contract's pretty.
What do you mean? If he like somehow became like the main event?
Well,
or something,
yeah.
and then pay per view
On a
sales.
fight
or
night,
something,
But
like-
I think that ship
They-
has sailed. I don't think.
I don't know.
he
They
be a
could. They
main
can
event.
easily write it
Yeah, he
off
could be
as
a main
Nate Diaz's last fucking fight ever. Like he's so many fans. Like people would obviously pay money
I
to
guess,
watch
yeah.
that.
You
could have a
Especially
if he had a
if it was
rematch
against
with
McGregor.
Masvidal.
Oh, no, if, I was just say if
It
he
should, yeah.
if he had a
That's
rematch
the
versus
only
McGregor,
fight that makes sense.
his
for
last
him.
fight.
McGregor?
It's the only fight that makes
Yeah,
sense.
His
so
last
sick.
fight
They're
ever.
both, like,
McGregor comes back. He
Dude, that would be the way to do it.
And there'd be a tiebreaker too, like that. People
Exactly.
would watch.
And
that.
that's- at
I
this
would
point,
watch that.
I would watch that in a heartbeat.
And that could be a main event. He could get pay per view sales.
Yeah.
Like if I was him, that's what I'd be trying to do. something
McGregor's
like
such a
that.
piece of shit for.
And then if
not having a third.
McGregor wins, which he probably still wouldn't, but if he did, that'd be a good transition for him to
Exactly,
start
yeah,
calling
yeah.
out everybody again.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fucking back, baby.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
blah blah blah. Fucking, you know what I mean? Like
That's the
That was a good
perfect
impression.
fight to bring him back.
that wasn't
from this
Irish.
injury.
I don't know what that was, but you get what I'm doing. It
Nate
wasn't-
would win. Nate would win.
I don't think so.
No, he wouldn't.
No, that fight
I think he's like.
because they're both bums. They should.
No, I think Nate
That's a
Diaz
bum
is
fight.
like.
Yeah, we want a bum fight.
McGregor's like. I feel like he's like getting back into like peak fucking performance shape. Whereas
just
Nate
lifting
Diaz
weights.
is just like smoking weed at nightclubs, probably like, yeah, whatever, fuck
Yeah,
it.
Riding his
McGregor's
bike.
just
He's
doing
always done.
cocaine at nightclubs.
No, dude, you can't fake his like physique that he's in right now.
Yeah, but
Like,
he's still
Yeah,
doing
you can do
cocaine.
coke.
he's clearly working out.
There's one
okay?
video where
Maybe
it's so
coke's a
obvious
performance
he's
enhancement drug.
Yeah, when he's walking back and pacing back and forth watching the fight.
Oh yeah, no. Can we talk about that for a second? That shit was so funny.
I saw the funniest meme.
Yeah,
That was
no,
like what my microwave sees. When
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Oh no, it's not my microwave. It was like something.
That was
yeah.
a comment. That was
Yeah,
a
it was
comment
definitely
for him, but
a
that's
microwave, yeah.
100%
It
true.
What was it?
It's like when my microwave sees at like 3 a.m. Yeah. I'm waiting for the food, which is like me in a
It was
nutshell.
so weird, dude.
No, that is
Oh,
so
so
weird. Like,
weird.
dude,
He was definitely coked up.
He was alone with his wife, probably.
Yeah.
You ever notice he has like no friends? It's always just him and his wife. Like,
Exactly, that's
Nobody
it.
ever wants to fucking hang out with that guy. He's probably an asshole.
I know,
Probably
it's like-
fucking-
I feel
he
bad
should
for
be
him.
hanging
He
out with
doesn't have
like
any friends.
he should be hanging out with celebrities. Like he's a fucking superstar, but he's just always by himself with his
Yeah,
wife.
he's obviously an asshole. Think of the things that he's done. He punched an old man in the face at
He
a
tried
bar.
to fight MGK.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot
last
about
time he
that.
was around celebrities, he tried
Yeah,
to fight
that-
MGK. Like,
And he fucking
everybody probably hates
Look
him.
at all the things he's done, like in his career. Like he's been arrested like twice for like
Yeah.
misconduct.
Yeah.
Like,
The
he
shit with
smashed. I
Khabib.
heard he smashed a guy's phone in Miami, like a random.
Yeah.
fan.
Oh yeah, no, that guy deserved it.
I
He
agree
was
with
just
that.
harassing
Like you
him,
shouldn't
yeah.
be allowed to just like film. Like if
He
you're
like,
gonna
got in
just,
his face and like film.
if you're gonna film a fucking celebrity, you better be careful which one you do it to. Because if you're doing it to a professional fighter, he might be like, "Hey, like I'm famous for beating people up. Like I will punch you in the fucking face."
Like going up to a bear.
Yeah, I know. Like,
Do something.
Because I would love to see like the other side of that, like the guy who gets hit, then he acts all like, "Oh,
Yeah.
can you believe it?" It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I can fucking believe it. He's fucking famous for fighting people, and he fought. You did something annoying.
Yeah, and he
so he fought you.
And he has
Like,
CTE clearly.
Yeah, like-
He's not great at decision making.
You know what I mean? It's not like you're going up to like fucking George Clooney and doing it. I'd be surprised if he punched me in the face. I bet George Clooney. If you go up to fucking Conor McGregor, I would be like, all right, yeah, I should probably expect to be punched for doing this.
Yeah.
And I'm actually, I know we're getting out of control of this, but I'm kind of I agree with like punching people in the face if they do something they deserve.
Yeah.
Like too many people get away with shit that like you should be punched in the face for. Like
Yeah, there
if
should be a
more
law.
people punched more people in the face, people would like learn how to act better.
correct. Yeah,
you know what I
you
mean?
This
So
is
like
what I
yeah.
think. This is what I think. There should be a small group of people in every like town or whatever that we vote on that we can trust. That every time there's an assault, they look at the case and they decide whether or not the guy deserved to get assaulted.
I agree with that.
Also, it would unclog the court systems if we just had fistfights.
Yeah,
Mutual combat, like in Seattle.
Every state should have mutual
I don't think
combat.
Seattle has it anymore. Do they still?
Joe Rogan was talking about it the other day. I think they still do. But
Can you use
could be
weapons
wrong.
in mutual combat?
No,
or
it's just
no.
like,
Oh,
but like
okay.
if you agree to fight and the cops are there, the cops will
They're like a ref.
they'll like referee for it.
How? That's
bad.
You never
That's
seen that?
aw-
You
no,
never
I
seen
haven't
it?
seen it.
We
no.
yeah, Phoenix Jones, our boy.
That's awesome.
You don't know about Phoenix Jones?
No. Who the
Oh,
fuck's
tell me.
Phoenix?
Tell me about Phoenix Jones.
Real life superhero in Seattle, and he just like
He's a vigilante.
He became a villain, which is the best part. He has a crazy
So he,
arc.
hold on, time out. Just time out.
Stop
I just have to
beginning.
stop here. So you're telling me he just did the Dark Knight. He lived long enough to. He was like, you could either die a hero or live long enough to
Yeah.
see yourself.
No,
become-
but-
he lived long enough to become the villain.
He's a pro MMA fighter. He was 10-0. He's nasty.
Yeah, he's nasty.
I'm gonna
And
show you a
He's a
picture.
vigilante now.
I'm gonna show you.
Nice.
I'm gonna show you. a
He
video.
started off
Vigilante
a
or
hero.
vigilante?
Started off of here.
Vigilante.
Yeah, he started off a hero. He walked around, and anybody that was like just causing trouble out, he would just fucking do mutual combat and beat the shit out of them.
That's who Nate Diaz should fight in his last fight.
Yeah.
That's him when he's a hero.
Oh
Or
wait,
did he
oh
say-
wait, I have seen this guy. He actually wears like a suit, a superhero suit.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, he
Like,
fights
that's real.
them in that
That's
suit.
real.
Is
Yeah,
that
I've seen-
bulletproof?
You're right.
There's footage.
I have seen it.
I've never
shit.
seen this.
I have no.
Me and
This,
Jake were
that's
watching this shit in high
sick.
school.
this was like years ago. Though.
Oh, yeah,
we
were in
used
high
to
school.
idolize
Yeah,
this
all
guy.
right, I was gonna say. I remember seeing this like years
But
ago.
he became a villain now. Now he's like
now he's a
now he
villain.
like deals crack.
Oh,
right?
really?
Oh, no
he
shit.
sells ecstasy. Yeah.
Oh, he sells the ecstasy.
Is that a crime, though?
Yeah, he,
No, but he.
Someone's got to do it.
There's no superhero selling ecstasy. If you sell ecstasy, you're a supervillain. Straight up.
he's literally like.
Yeah.
Just to depress people.
That's him. That's him when he's fighting.
Oh, so he. Okay.
He's
yes,
fucking.
a beast.
He is a beast. Yeah. I've seen him. Like I watched him fight. He's fucking.
Is he making money off of doing? Like,
No,
he's doing
dude, he's
videos?
tapped.
No,
He's
he's-
tapped.
Is that making
He's
like
just-
YouTube?
tapped.
If he's selling
commercials?
ecstasy, he's probably not
He's
making
like
that much
sitting
money
on
for
top
fights.
of a building right now, just watching.
No, the funny story. So he said that
Get
he
an
used to
OnlyFans.
he used to put like watch.
He's basically Hawkeye.
He said he used to watch from the rooftops, and like if something would happen, he said that he would take too long for him to get down from the building. The criminal would already be gone, so he was like, "All right, I can't be brooding on the top of
hilarious.
buildings."
He was literally a real life superhero.
Yeah.
The cops loved him. Like,
I mean, there's some good
they
footage.
come in. He's like talking in a fake voice, like Batman. He's like, "Yeah, I saw him. 2 suspects on a like motorcycle."
But
like,
it's fucked up because he just like patrols where like people
Where drunk people
where
are.
people are like partying and shit.
oh, so he beats
So
up
then,
drunk
yeah, so
people.
somebody sees him and they're like, "Look at this fucking asshole!" And he beats the fuck out of him. It's pretty wild.
So it kind of
wearing
sounds like
hockey
he
pants.
started out as a villain, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Batman
No.
just kind of picks on mentally ill people. Like if you really think about it.
Yeah.
But no, the video of him, there's a video of him doing mutual combat, and he just leg kicks the fuck.
I've
out
seen
of
that
guy.
one.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he just rips leg kicks, and his friend's like, check those. I'm like, he's not checking shit, dude. This is a pro fighter. He's not, dude. Yeah.
Check though.
Yeah. He goes,
Clearly, like watches UFC.
he's
Like,
like, check those. Yeah, he's not checking shit. Yeah, I don't think he has time to adjust.
Not to mention,
You're not making adjustments.
He's probably like 6 vodka Sprites
Yeah,
deep.
yeah.
he's probably got like metal shins, like on his suit or something.
he's like Batman. He's like armor.
Soccer shin guys. He's wearing shin guys.
He's leg kicking him, but it's like fucking metal.
How do we get onto this topic?
We need to get him
Oh,
on
mutual
the show.
combat. That's what
We
it
need
is.
to get an interview with
I don't
him.
know. I
would
wouldn't feel comfortable.
No,
with
me and
that.
Joey.
Yeah.
Me and Joey.
That's
I
what
would.
feels
No,
so
no.
He'll
Not
show up and just start like kicking fucking windows down and shit.
He was like mutual combat. Mutual combat. Like, no.
You don't have that here.
I'm glad we talked about that.
Do you have, all right, so,
I forgot about
this,
that.
so this is my next point. Okay, so mutual combat. How many fucking guys engage in mutual combat though? And the minute the cops showed up, like, he hit me. I didn't fucking
No,
agree to
the
that.
cops need to be there for it to be valid.
Oh, wait, like this is crazy. This
The
is
cops
in
are
the United States of America.
Yes. Yeah.
The cops come and they say, "Excuse me, sir. We are going to engage in mutual combat."
Yeah.
They're like, "All right, proceed."
Yes. Yes.
There's no fucking way.
It's like,
No,
no,
it's
it's
the only way that it works.
You can legally still duel in Boston Common if the governor is there.
Yeah, I know that's like a ridiculous.
That's just he's there giving a speech, and you're like, attention.
I challenge this guy to a duel.
It's cool when you like draw the guns.
What? No.
What do you mean if
Yeah.
the governor's there? If the governor's
So you have a
in
sword fight,
Boston
I think.
Common,
Dude, this is a rule from like the
Sort
1700s.
of.
the governor has to witness
If Charlie Baker is in Boston Common and you want to duel somebody, he can like sanction it.
No, that's legit. Because
That's how I want to go out.
Hancock Street in Quincy, it's illegal to have a mustache.
What?
Dead ass. They're not enforcing.
So that proves that what he's
Why?
saying is true.
just old laws we
old
never
laws
got
that-
rid of.
Yeah, there are stupid
Wait,
laws.
where is it? Where is it?
Hancock Street in Quincy, you just straight up you
big
can't
street.
have a
I'm
mustache.
gonna fucking go there
Why?
with a mustache.
Because it's dirty. Hancock Street is like a nice street. You can't be walking around with a fucking mustache.
Since when is a mustache dirty? Someone
Since when is Hancock Street considered a nice street?
It was back
By
in the
any
day.
standard, yeah, back in the day.
John Hancock lived on it.
Yeah, that's. Okay.
He didn't want no mustache freaks.
he couldn't grow one.
He had like yeah. I was gonna say the opposite. So he has like a wicked nice mustache, and he's like, no one else can have one.
Somebody else grows one. He's like, put him in jail.
Kill him.
Kim Jong Un banned leather jackets so that no one can steal his style in North Korea.
Dude, really?
Yeah, he banned leather
Dude,
jackets.
North Korea is insane.
Dude, yeah.
Insane.
But yeah, let's not dwell on North Korea for too long. Let's move on.
What is this?
So what happens if we get in a
Oh,
fight?
that's
A
my
mutual
that's
combat
my
fight and the cops
my
show up
goofy
after the
scenario that I
fact.
have for you guys.
okay.
Well,
He's
that's
like,
not how you have to have them there and be like, all right, then we'll fight.
the
So you can call the police.
Yeah.
Excuse me, can you send an officer down so I can kick this guy's ass?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
And he's in the background like, fuck you, I'm gonna kick your ass. Like, yo, wait till the cops get here.
I think Boston should do that.
The cops get there. He's like, are you ready to fight? Are you ready?
All right, touch gloves.
I think you should be allowed to drink in public, and mutual combat should be a thing in Boston. That would just
Have
be
you been to a
course you
place
should be
where you can
allowed-
drink in public?
Yeah, it's so sick.
In New Orleans.
I've been to
it's-
many.
I've been to
It's
many.
incredible.
Listen, it's wicked
Yeah.
fun, but I don't think we should have that.
No.
we
I can
should.
see why that's not allowed.
Litter. The only reason is littering.
No,
yeah.
it's dude. There are people fucking in the street in New Orleans. Like it's
Well, New Orleans-
it's like a scene out of a movie.
Yeah, but New Orleans is not that way because they're allowed to drink in public. New Orleans is that way because everyone there is fucked.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's one thing leads to another. Like Boston is an expensive city to live in. If I pay like fucking $3,000 a month for my 1-bedroom fucking little
Yeah, you should
studio
be able to
apartment,
drink in public.
I shouldn't have people. No, I shouldn't have like degenerates out on the street just drinking fucking.
Well, the reason you can't also, I mean, you can't even drink at the bars close at 2:00.
Yeah, I
so
know.
it's
Yeah.
kind of pointless.
Yeah.
not
going
and
out-
like
Because then people would probably start
only in like
drinking in the
certain
streets at
parts
like
of
3
Boston
in the
too.
morning.
1 a.m. is like
In
the-
Southie, there's a fucking joke.
I drink on
What
the
is that
train.
and
I drink on the
Dorchester.
train. No
Dorchester's
problem.
on it. 1
The
a.m.
train
too.
is a
Yeah, it
lawless
is.
wasteland.
Yeah.
Once the train's going, anything
It's like
goes.
Snowpiercer.
Yeah. Hey, eating cannibalism.
You couldn't
Yeah.
pay me to take the train ever again.
I
absolutely not.
could pay you
I was
to
saying,
let
I was
me
having
take
this argument with
the
him
train.
the other day. He loves saying, if I'm going to Boston, I take the Uber. I'll never step on a train
Same.
ever again.
My days
absolutely.
of the train are
Are
over.
gone.
Like
You got a
that
50-50
would
shot of the Uber driver being like, no drinking, you have to wear a mask. And on
don't
the
fuck with
train, no one's telling me I
No, you
can't.
just-
yeah, there's also a
Drive,
chance
yeah,
there's a
just
homeless
drive.
guy fucking pissing in the fucking corner.
And there's also
like,
a chance that someone calls the transit police and they arrest you.
You just drive.
Never happened. Never happened.
I got years of drinking on that train.
Take
Yeah,
no,
same.
I've never seen it, but it
Yeah,
takes
yeah.
one time.
I used to take
I mean,
the
I
train.
used to pee like in front of everyone sometimes.
Dude, same. Yeah, we used to do that.
I've been with people that pissed all over the train.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's when we were going to.
That's
Like,
like what you expect when you get on the fucking red
I've been
line.
with people who pissed on the train.
I'm talking
no,
about
but that's
the train
like going to
station.
fucking St.
Yeah.
Patty's Day. The
Yeah, I
thing's
know.
packed with 100 people per car. Everyone's pulling their dick out, and there's no cops going
Bro,
in
if
there.
you're pissing on the train,
I remember
you
taking a
should
piss.
get fucking rocked.
Dude, my friend works for the MBTA. He's a train driver. That's fucking par for the course.
Yeah,
Like,
on a
yeah.
Tuesday.
on a daily basis. There are homeless people in there that piss and shit on the train. They have to shut down trains all the time. To like, hey, we got another one. The homeless guy does shit in the back. Like they have to like take the thing offline and clean it.
I've
Like,
seen non-homeless people piss
Yeah,
on the train.
yeah. I'm pretty sure I have too.
Yeah, Jake has a house.
I'm pretty sure when I was like 18, going to like a Bruins game or something, I fucking
bottle,
Me and all
man.
my friends. No, I probably just pissed in the. Hey, block me! Like fuck this place! Like I'm crazy! Like
Block me on the train in the corner.
Remember,
Yeah, you're pissing at that door, then the train
the
starts
dead
to
door,
break.
yeah, the dead door in the back,
The train
yeah.
starts to break, and all the piss goes at an angle down towards everybody.
it was one year for St. Patty's where Braintree kid. I remember I was on the train. I was just like, everyone's taking this way too far. People were like punching.
yeah, I know. Dude.
Dude, I know one year they didn't have the Braintree train going
at
to
least
Braintree
twice. Yeah, that was the-
for
that was-
St.
yeah,
Patrick's Day. They're like, we're not letting these animals get on here.
I know. Dude,
They'll have to go to Quincy if they want to.
I remember that. I like remember getting there and
they're like,
I was,
nope. They're like,
wearing
not
all,
today.
all green shit with like my
Yeah.
whole crew and they're like, yeah. And they're like, no, you guys aren't allowed allowed in Southie for the parade.
Yeah.
Like, we're doing everything in our power to keep you animals where you belong. And we're like, fuck that, let's go to Quincy Adams, yeah. But yeah, dude, I remember like Celtics parades, fucking every like championship parade.
Yeah, those are fun. See, I would get on a train for something like that.
No, not anymore.
No, I would.
Not
It's a
anymore.
requirement.
I would
have
never do
to.
it again.
Yeah,
I would today.
There was a point when I like realized when I was getting too old for shit, like, and I'm pretty sure I was on the train and was like looking around at like everyone like shit faced going to like a Celtics parade or like a St. Patrick's Day parade or something, and just being like, what am I still doing this for? Like, I'm an adult.
That's exactly when you should be drinking on the train. You don't want a bunch of kids drinking on the train.
Get
No, but
these
that's the thing.
kids off the train.
That's
Us
when-
adults
no,
are drinking.
No, I see it the other way around because when we were kids, we used to drink on the train all the time because I was like all.
This was pre-Uber.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, it was
pre-Uber.
pre-Uber, and we were like 15 with no money, and we would just buy a bottle of Kozak and
Let's
get on
ride the train tonight. You're just on the train back and forth. Just drink.
Well, we had nowhere else to go, and it was like, oh, we just drink on the train and then go into like a go scalp Bruins tickets or whatever, and go to the Garden and get shit faced, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I miss those fucking days.
But the point is, nowadays, like, I'm almost 30. I'm not fucking doing that anymore. Like, you're a peasant if you do that. Like, pay for
No,
pay
if you would
$50
get
for an
you
Uber.
like once a year, you could go like drink it more than once a year.
Yeah,
you
I'd
could
say
do
a few
that.
times. You get a few times.
You get a couple times a year. You can drink at the train.
There's no scenario where I choose the train as my means of transportation.
That's your
over an
first mistake.
Over an Uber.
I
Why would I
choose it,
fucking
but-
go on a train when I just get an Uber to where I'm going?
I mean,
can't-
still
yeah.
to this day, I go to concerts and shit. I put fucking booze and water bottles in my underpants and shit all the time.
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
What is?
Well, that's like kid shit.
What is the relevance?
I stuck
That's
to 4
kid
beers
shit.
to the
Wait,
Patriots on
Yeah,
Sunday.
that's kid shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying
This
like
is
that
just-
shit you do
This is
when
on the
you're a
same.
kid,
This
yeah.
is on a more kid level.
Everyone's
than
looking at me
riding
like,
a
dude, you
train.
can't just buy beers. I'm like, 4
Yeah.
times 15 is 60. And I'm going,
Yeah, you just
no.
you stuck
Yeah.
in $60. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like $60. And I still bought beer
Who
while I
hates
was
on
there.
that? Like that's.
Well, no, P.S. I didn't know this. He didn't put them in water bottles. Like you can bring.
No,
he
I
said
did.
you could. No, you brought aluminum cans.
That was the other guy.
Who?
I'm not going to signal
glass
his
bottles?
Oh, it wasn't you. I thought
was
it was
it?
you.
I took
Say his
water
name.
bottle.
Oh, all right. No, we won't say who it was, but
That's
you
bizarre.
can bring the cans
gotta go
past
to a metal
detectors,
detector.
and they don't go off.
Buddy,
Aluminum doesn't go off. That's
Yeah.
a fact.
Dude,
I know
those
that.
metal detectors aren't even real, dude.
They're not, dude. They
Dude,
don't
I've
check.
had so much metal in my fucking pockets going through those before, and nothing's ever happened.
Want some crazy metal detectors?
Or
just
or it
unplug.
beeps every time.
You
They're
need,
like,
a,
"You're good.
you need a fucking bomb on your back to fucking set those
Still,
things
I don't
off,
think you
dude.
do. I think
I've
you
never
walk in
seen
there with a
that
bomb.
shit get set
What
up
happened to
at a
metal
concert,
detector?
dude.
I'm gonna try it.
Dude, okay, to get into Boston City Hall.
We're gonna get flagged, like making bomb jokes, mass shooting jokes.
I'm
like-
about to make
I
it
didn't
worse.
make any jokes.
We're about to get
Okay,
double
so I
flagged,
used
right?
to for work. I used to always go into Boston City Hall to get permits and shit. And so you could literally have like a million guns in your jacket and walk to the metal detector, and they go and you just say I have
beeps.
I have steel toe boots, and they go, oh okay, and they, they just let you go. They never never
Dude,
ever.
next week,
Inspector Gadget, like
we're gonna hear in the news.
You got
Good,
the
I'm gonna-
fucking.
It's like the
Got
scene.
clout.
It's like the scene in The Matrix when they rob the bank, and they just like put the things through the. What's the thing you put the shit on and it slides
Oh,
like
like
at
a
the
conveyor
airport?
belt?
The conveyor belt. They put the bag on. It's just all guns, and they're like looking at it. They just walk through, open it up, and just start shooting everyone.
Dude, the new Matrix is
sick.
gonna be sick.
It's
Why would
sick
they
as
even?
hell.
Why'd they bother putting the work in and putting it down?
I don't know. It's a movie.
All they have to do is stop the conveyor belt and your guns are in
Yeah,
the middle. And you
yeah.
gotta be like, fuck.
It's a movie and it's based in like a made up world. Like
That's true.
they're in a
They're making a
computer
new
right-
one. They're making a new
Yeah,
Matrix.
it's gonna suck.
Yeah, nah, it's
Why?
gonna.
Keanu
don't think
Reeves is
it's
in
not
it.
gonna
The trailer looked amazing.
Anytime they 20 years later decide to let's like continue this franchise.
yeah.
it sucks every
You're right.
time.
The commercial is
Give
like,
me one
do I
example.
know you?
I can
every
name
time.
like 4.
right, give me
I'll name
4.
2.
Dude.
The new Dumb and Dumber. the
Okay,
newest
that's-
Yeah, but those movies were dumb in
horrible.
the first place.
Anchorman 2 sucks.
Zoolander.
No,
Anchorman
Anchorman
I
2
didn't
was
even
amazing.
watch
Zoolander 2 was amazing.
Oh, was
Anchorman
it?
2
Oh, was
was
it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Nah,
Zoolander 2 is hilarious.
Anchorman 2 was
Anchorman
like
2.
Side.
I like wanted it to be funny so bad that I was like convincing myself it was funny. I was like, yeah, that was funny. Anchorman 2.
So you're saying that's
and
what I
that-
did?
yeah, you can't.
Yes, definitely.
You're lying to yourself, Joe.
Yeah, it
Fuck,
wasn't.
now that I think about it, it was bad.
If you rewatch Anchorman 1 though, it's really not that funny.
Anchorman 1 is
Is that-
it
that
doesn't
style
hold
of
up.
comedy?
I know, but it doesn't hold up.
Anchorman 1 is like one of the funniest movies of all time.
Yeah, it is.
I disagree.
Well, you're.
I think Zoolander 1 is one of the best.
Zoolander is fucking.
I rewatched the first Zoolander recently. I was fucking.
Yeah,
dying.
You know,
Hilarious,
movies. You know,
dude.
movies fucking age like wine.
Austin Powers.
Yeah, Austin Powers is awesome.
Yeah, I watched them all recently.
I gotta
Dude,
rewatch those.
Yeah, they're so good.
Dude, we were all fucked up in Worcester and we watched it. I literally couldn't stop laughing.
They need a new one of those.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Austin Powers is funny to watch now because like
Yeah, the jokes you missed.
I was thinking when you were a little kid and saw it, it was still funny, but you missed so many things went over your head. Now you go back and watch it and you're like, oh shit, that's
dude, Will Ferrell's
that's almost sex.
character.
Yeah, dude, he's so funny.
Oh yeah, I know.
So good.
All right, hey, settle this debate for me and TJ. Coming to America with Eddie Murphy and
Not
Arsenio Hall. Funny or not funny?
Not funny.
Oh, it's
Not funny.
Painful. It's painful.
it's been a while since I've
It's
seen it. I probably
anything
don't
from the
even.
80s is just not funny.
I maybe never even seen it.
I fucking
I've never
love
even
it.
seen that movie
I
start
love
to
it.
finish.
I
think they
watched
always
it
used to have
like
it on TV.
he hyped it up, and I was like, great. Like I'm gonna go back watch a classic. And
It is a
And I was
classic.
like sitting there like this.
I watched
When
it.
am I gonna laugh? This was
Wait,
horrendous.
has anyone here
I think
seen
it's
Movie
hysterical.
Halloween?
Yeah, that's hysterical.
All right, because I thought that looked like the
It's the
stupidest movie
funniest
ever.
thing Adam Sandler's made
My-
in 2 decades.
My boss is telling me it's like the funniest movie he's ever
Nah,
seen.
it's
and I
mad
trust
funny.
my boss.
It's like old school Sandler.
Fun fact: I was almost an extra in that movie.
really.
Movie Halloween.
Yeah, so it's really not that impressive, but I did. But they had like an application thing for it, and I applied, and they actually responded back to me, and I was supposed to go there and do it, but it was like the same day as a golf tournament, so I was like, fuck that, and I went golfing instead.
Oh, you would have got it.
I know.
How recent
I was an extra in Fever
I was
Pitch.
a couple
really?
years ago or whatever.
Yeah,
Shit.
I was in the crowd somewhere.
Where?
Oh,
What
you were
movie?
at the game. You weren't an extra. You were just at
I
the
was an
game.
extra. No.
I was at so many of those games.
Yeah, they were like,
you were working.
stay after the game
No,
to be
what?
an extra.
Oh,
And
no,
I was
I
like,
thought
We
you
were in the fourth grade.
What movie is
Okay,
this?
never mind.
The Red Sox season tickets.
With Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy
and Drew Barrymore.
Fallon.
It's funny, they had to change the fucking.
were a baby.
They had
You
to
were a baby.
change.
They had to change the ending because we won the World
They had
Series.
to change the whole
We were in fourth
movie,
grade, so
basically.
we were
Well,
like,
half
we
of
were
it.
like barely conscious.
Because
Oh, is that? I know what movie.
It was a great movie.
the movie was supposed to be about like a
Jimmy
diehard
Fallon
Red
sucked.
Sox fan that just gets like disappointed over and over again, but then the Red Sox just like kept winning.
Right,
They,
but-
they changed the movie.
They had to change the book because while they were filming it, we won the World Series.
But while they were filming
four?
it,
Yeah.
that was when we were down whatever against the Yankees in 2004.
Yeah.
That's when they
0-3.
were filming it, and so then we swept them after that.
We need like a podcast referee or something to like.
No, that was 2001.
A whip, like a
gavel.
Oh no,
a
it
Democratic
was
whip.
2004.
You know what I'm talking about?
It was 2004. Yeah.
No, a whip like in like politics, like when they debate shit, the whip is
A
the guy
gavel,
that
a
like
gavel.
decides how long somebody can speak about something until you have to move on to the
Are you
next
saying-
thing.
are you saying-
I'm saying we have to we got to get
We
back
haven't
to
even
like
talked about fights. I
Yeah,
don't
we
know.
get back. We like started to, and then we went off.
Yeah, Bob, I think it's your fault, dude.
it is mostly my fault. I agree. I'm saying there needs to be a whip to
want us
keep
to whip
me in
you?
line. Like there needs to be somebody to say,
Me too.
Bobby, we're done talking about fucking Disney.
It's
Like,
supposed to be Justin, but he doesn't do his job.
All right, well, wait. We got UFC 269 this week. Rob Font, Jose Aldo.
Well, what about? I mean, the art of self-defense got a big W since we've laughed in here.
Who?
Oh, the art of
self-defense.
self-defense. You mean just in general?
The
Yeah.
movie?
No.
Well,
he's
what do you
talking-
guys? What do you guys think about
Yeah,
Kyle
Liam-
Rittenhouse verdict?
this wasn't what I had in mind.
I knew what you were saying.
I didn't know you were saying that. That's pretty funny. I'll tell you what I think about it.
I was
Why didn't
pumped
you just
for
go
him.
off today and send like a bunch of self-defense videos?
No, those are
big dub for us. Dude.
I'm all
The
about self-defense.
community's fired up right now.
Yeah. Self-defense, dude? That's what it's all about.
It's what it's
like-
all
that's
about. dude.
That's like the American
That's
dream.
why we do this.
Dude, you ever have to defend yourself? It's a real fucking deal.
Yeah, and now we know in a court it holds up.
Yeah.
Come at
what
me,
about
bro.
these fights this week?
I'll fucking defend
I'll
myself.
defend myself,
I'll
bro.
defend my life to the death.
We could talk about UFC, or we could talk about the greatest fight to ever happen that's coming up, Hasbulla
Oh, yeah.
and Abdu.
Wait,
I don't even
that
want
hy-
to talk.
Is
about
it
I have a
ink?
prediction-
Is it
hype
in
video
ink?
was
I ever
amazing.
no, it's not an ink, but
You haven't seen the video?
Dana, it's hype as fuck.
Is it ink?
Are these the two little guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
it's
Bob's
one
pissed.
regular
Bob's
guy.
pissed. He does not want.
He's not fighting a regular guy.
No,
but the guy,
no, but
regular
they're
guy
pretending-
called him out.
Yeah, but they're
and they
pretending
made like this whole video.
like a hype video.
Dude,
It's so, no,
fucking
it's so
There's
funny.
one guy. He's like he weighs 185 pounds, and after a big fight win, he called out Hasbulla.
Dana White put
yeah.
it together, dude.
He's
It's
Russian was
fucking
funny. He's like,
classic.
you want the money fight? You fight with me,
Yeah.
bro.
And it shows, like, dude, the music is perfect. It shows everything about
Yeah,
that
UFC
video.
made a legitimate
Yeah.
fight promo as if
Yeah.
the two of them were gonna fight, and they put it out today. It was
It's something else.
hilarious.
Him laughing at the end.
Yeah.
It was so funny. No, we need to get a what's it called? Hasbulla cardboard cutout for the studio because they sell them in.
He probably you could put it like right here.
Yeah, put it right there.
You get it in an envelope. Yeah.
That's like $40. I was like, I honestly might just surprise Justin
Dude,
with
yeah.
that.
Oh, you shouldn't have told him.
I was at the bar the other day, and someone gave me a sticker. He was just giving out Hasbulla stickers.
Oh, that's awesome. I want one.
I've had enough
He
bar?
had one on, yeah,
At the
he-
bar?
Yeah, he had one on his cell phone.
Put on your hard hat.
What
I've
bar?
really had enough of this dude, though. To
What
be
bar?
honest.
Oh
Like,
my
God.
it's played out. It's not funny anymore to me.
No, well,
I don't think.
Forget it. He's small and like has a disease that makes him look like a little kid. Like, and they found another guy that has the same shit, and they wanted to make him fight. Like,
Make that
fucking-
happen.
I know. All right.
All right,
I'd
make
rather
it
watch.
happen and be
I'd
done
rather
with it.
watch that than Logan Paul fight fucking.
No, honestly, it'd be
Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson.
Nah, I'd rather watch Logan Paul.
No,
fight
because
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson hopefully does like the sport of boxing justice, like and does what Mayweather didn't do and just knocks him the
I
fuck
would hope
out.
so.
I don't think
Mayweather came out and said that fight was fake.
Yeah, no shit.
Good.
That was the most fake thing of
No,
all
Bob
time.
had the best point because look, if you look at how many jabs he threw, like how many jabs
He threw 14 jabs. The whole fucking,
Yeah, we did the math.
The
We did-
whole
I remember,
fucking
yeah.
in 8 rounds he
That's-
threw 14.
that's
Not landed
insane.
14 jabs.
He threw-
He had 14.
you serious?
I'm pretty sure he was 14 for 14. Also,
Get him out of here. Somebody
Yeah.
get this guy out of here.
got David Towel?
Dude, if you look up his like normal fucking fight stats, he used to throw like
800 fucking jabs.
yeah, like literally like 1,000
Yeah, he did
jabs
break
over the
this
course
down
of a
for us.
fight.
I
He threw
remember that,
fucking
yeah.
14.
It was
Like,
great analysis.
Yeah, but we weren't like.
to me, right when I saw that stat, I go, okay, how can anyone look at that stat and not instantly be like, all right, this was fake?
What if we
Mike
knew
does-
it was fake before that stat came out?
But that's the thing, because he said that he goes, this is a real fight for him. It's not a real fight for me. I do believe that Logan Paul went out there and like tried his hardest.
Yeah.
Because
like
he wanted that on film.
Like he went all out, and Mayweather just danced around and was like, whatever. Because if
Money,
I knock
money.
this dude out, like no idiot's gonna get in the ring with me again. Like you know what I mean? Like I can make $100 million doing this shit for the next 5 years or whatever.
Yeah.
Or if I just destroy this kid, any like would be like celebrity boxer would be like, I'm not doing that. Fuck that. This guy he just put that kid's drinking out of a fucking straw still.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Mike Tyson, on the other hand, is fucking crazy and is probably gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill this motherfucker. I don't care. If he,
But
like,
it's not the same Mike. He's like smoking DMT now and
yeah,
eating
but when he
mushrooms.
gets to that
still
ring,
peace.
he's the same.
You think, I hope so.
Yeah, like
I
when
hope
he
so.
fought Roy Jones
Yeah,
Jr.
you could
like,
He looked
obviously tell-
angry against
yeah.
Roy.
You can tell that
No,
he was
but
fucking
Liam's saying that was. I think that was.
fake.
I think that was a fake.
No,
fight.
No, it wasn't.
I
No,
thought-
it
no.
wasn't.
Yeah,
fake.
It
Gentlemen,
was
too-
fake. They weren't allowed to knock each other
Yeah, they
out.
were.
Gentlemen's,
They
no,
weren't.
but I think it was a gentleman's agreement.
Yeah, it
where
was
they just
too-
They were
old.
not. It was in the rules that they could not knock
Bro,
each other
it was
out.
two
Yeah,
old
how
guys.
do you make a rule you can't knock? What if you hit someone and they get knocked out?
Oh, that exactly. You don't because they're not trying.
If you're
It's
allowed
fake.
to punch someone in the face, then you're allowed to knock someone
that
out.
was a spectacle.
They would have had
that
to
was
say,
not
Mike
a
Tyson
fight.
they would have had
Mike
to come
Tyson
out and
was
say
throwing hard
body
punches.
shots only.
Mike was
'Cause
throwing
He was
punches.
throwing hard punches.
Yeah, they both were.
He
Liam,
was
so
throwing
that's a
knockout
rule,
punches.
but I think that was a rule so that they would allow that to happen. Like they were
Yes.
like, the athletic commission wasn't gonna let those old dudes fight unless they did this, 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 and this. And they're like, yeah, I won't knock nobody out.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like how you have to put a mask on to
No,
talk to the
so
hostess,
then
you can take it
question-
off once you
Yeah,
sit
Yes, that's actually a good analogy. Like,
Yeah.
they were like, all right, yeah, no knockouts.
Once
but-
you're sitting,
All right, all
you
right,
can
all right.
move
Pizza,
it.
Pizzeria Regina, the original one in the North End. Never going there for the rest of my life.
What'd they
Why?
do?
I walked in without a mask the other night before the Celtics, and the guy started flipping out. We're like pulling our masks out to put them on, and he's like still flipping out. He's like, if you're not gonna follow the rules, eat somewhere else.
Like, listen,
So
Regina.
I'm like, I'm not about to sit down and have this guy fucking serve me now. Like, I can't do that.
That food's overpriced and it's not that good.
No, the pizza's good.
That's what you should have said. No, it's not.
place?
You should have went to fucking.
All the shit falls
should've
off
went-
off
you-
the pizza.
Wait,
No!
we're at the Garden. You should have went to fucking Crazy Dough's inside North Station.
We went
the
to,
best pizza place in the
Dude,
planet.
Boston is like
disgusting.
8 months behind the rest
Yeah,
of the world,
it's
though, because
insane.
it's funny. I actually went out to something in Boston the other day, too, and I figured, because the rest of the world, you don't have to,
Yeah.
like, in
Yeah,
Massachusetts,
yeah.
you don't have to wear
South
masks.
Shore, you
anywhere.
don't like.
Yeah.
Quincy, Weymouth,
The Cape, you
Like
don't
I,
have to at all.
so I show up at something and they're like, "Where's your mask?" Like, made it. Everyone's wearing masks, and they're like, we walk in and they're like, "So you have to wear a mask to get to your table, and then you have to be actively eating or drinking, otherwise you have to have a mask." And I'm sitting there, I'm like, "What is it? Fucking like May?" Like, I'm like, are you not aware that like the rest of the? I'm like, these motherfuckers are stuck in phase 2.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm living in like phase whatever the fuck it
Phase
is right
12.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I work in Boston. I'm in Boston. So I just own it. Just fucking.
Dude,
walk in
you
there.
walk
Nobody-
into
nobody wants to say
Starbucks.
shit
You walk
to
into Starbucks and it's like you have a gun to a baby's head
Like if you don't
because
have
you don't have a mask.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh my fucking
Nah,
god.
I don't.
I'm
I don't
very-
understand. It's like
They're like
what-
pulling their
is
kid
the
away
air,
from
is
you.
the air different there? Like,
Yeah.
is there a bigger chance of COVID in Boston than it is in
No,
Braintree?
people are
Tennessee?
just mentally weak
Yeah,
over
they're
there.
When you
Brainwashed.
walk, you walk around in Randolph, dude. Everyone in Randolph has a fucking mask. on,
Outdoors.
But that's by
Everyone.
choice.
No,
Everyone.
Randolph.
buddy. Trust me, everyone.
But they're
You
not
can't-
mandated to do that. They're doing
No,
that by choice.
fucking
So yeah, that's
Regardless.
I was actually. This is kind of since we're talking about like words and all to say. Yo, it's like fucked up how in the Harry Potter movies how Malfoy just like throws mudblood around like no one people like cheer him on.
Well,
Like,
it's not.
yeah.
It's not real. Fantasy racism is okay.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I was watching it today, and he's like, "You fucking." Oh, he doesn't say fucking. He's like, "You." He's like, "You filthy mudblood,"
Bloody
and he says it in
mudblood.
front of like everybody, and no one like bats an eye.
Well, it's not a real slur.
Well, people are like, whoa.
Because
But
people
like,
agree. They're like, yeah.
yeah, I know. Yeah. There's like
He's a mudblood.
Yeah.
Is that if one dad's a fucking wizard and
It
the other
is
isn't?
not. Yeah.
no, mudblood is
Oh.
both your parents are non-magical muggles.
Wait, how does that
And
happen?
Yeah.
Because
It's
just genes.
His
and
magic,
stuff.
like
No, no,
Parents
it's
quiz.
because Voldemort didn't Voldemort bless him as a kid.
No,
Hermione
no.
is
Wait,
a
what?
mudblood, right?
What are
He
you
has
talking
no
about?
idea. He has
I don't
no
watch.
idea.
I don't watch all these stupid
Mud,
fucking
a
movies. you
mudblood.
guys
It means
Liam's just too cool. He
the
doesn't-
proper vernacular. Proper vernacular is Muggleborn. That's what you're supposed to call them, Muggleborns.
I call people
Mudblood is like
Muggles all the
a
time.
racial slur for Muggleborns, and Malfoy just throws it around like doesn't give a fuck. Basically, he's the equivalent of like a racist dude in like the South who like
Yeah.
has a fucking Confederate flag in his front yard and like says like fucked up shit. That's Malfoy. But and
his
like
dad's
you
in
think
an
he'd be like in
organization.
trouble at school? Like nobody cares. Like that's
Yeah,
what I'm
the
saying.
school
Like,
doesn't give a
he
fuck.
says it in front of like teachers, and they're like, "Hey, calm down," but they're like winking at him, like, "Yeah, I know, fucking mudblood."
He's right.
But I know
blood is muddy.
there's half blood. Harry's a half blood because his mother was a
part
muggle
wizard,
was
right?
a
Why did I know
muggle born. His mother was a mudblood. Yeah, see, you're racist to mudbloods too. His mother was a muggle born, and his dad was pure blood, so he was a half blood.
Oh, I thought that his mother was a witch too.
She is a witch. She was a muggle born witch.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, but she married a non-witch.
no. Oh, God. How are you guys not getting this?
I get it. Yeah, he's fucking with
His mother was a muggle-born witch who married a pure-blood wizard. Hence,
Oh my god.
hence they created a half-blood.
the Half-Blood Prince.
No, Harry wasn't the half-blood
Oh,
prince. Snape was, but good eye.
Han Solo throwing around Nerf herder.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Yeah, no, it's from Family Guy.
No,
No, like, you can't say that. That's our word.
Princess Leia called him a nerf herder, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's what
What
it
is a
was.
nerf?
She calls him you filthy nerf herder.
No, she goes, yeah, something.
It was just a slur
It's
in
a slur
space.
for like a smuggler.
Space.
Oh,
He's a
okay.
smuggler.
slur.
Han Solo is a smuggler for the Huts and
crime-
criminal organizations in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
He was a smuggler for them, and Nerf Herder was like it was like basically calling him a scumbag. But the Family Guy, what he's getting at, Family Guy makes a fucking joke about it during like the Star Wars episode.
Yeah.
And Lois is like, "You filthy Nerf Herder," and Brian's like slaps her and is like, "You can't say that. That's our word."
Dude, if I wrote science fiction, I would create so much racism.
That'd
That'd be so much fun.
dude, fuck aliens,
make-
dude.
yeah.
You can shit on aliens all you want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
I know.
make up racist words like
That's what I was
fucking
saying.
like,
Like, fantasy
like
racism is
Moodle.
okay.
Like, look at this fucking Moodle.
Oh!
Yeah.
Look at this square dick. I don't know. Don't tell me that's not an
You ever
alien.
see Rick and Morty with the fucking nipple wars?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then he's like, "What side are you on?" He's like, "Nothing. We have regular nipples." And he's like, "Hey, these freaks have different nipples."
Is that from Rick and Morty? Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right.
It's like the cone-shaped nipples versus like
Yeah.
fucking round nipples.
That last season was the best season by
Yeah,
far.
well, no, I don't know about the best.
It was by far.
I don't
It
know
was
how to
amazing.
compare.
Season
It's
three.
also
Season
funny.
3 is my all-time fave.
2
but-
is the best.
That was season 3. most.
Any?
That was 5.
Oh.
That was 5.
Any episode
five.
that has to do with the Sanctuary of Ricks
I know my Rick and Morty.
like
Yeah,
doesn't-
yeah.
does not miss.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
Those are the all
There's
the
that
best.
epic most story.
And I love when
like,
they randomly bring it back and they always
Yeah.
they always reference to like, oh, we're doing another one of these. Like yeah, like,
Yeah.
those are the fucking best.
There's
But,
5 seasons, Liam. I promise.
All right, buddy.
I'm the type of guy who.
I'm glad they
I've
finally.
watched all of them like 3 times.
I'm glad they finally
Man, I
got back
watched
to
Crushed 300
Evil Morty too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Evil
brought him
like they
back.
finally got back to Evil Morty. Like we've been hanging.
No, they do it every season.
Yeah,
No.
they always,
Yeah,
they
It's always
always
in the
one
last
evil
2
mo-
episodes.
one evil-
and it's
Morty,
always,
yeah.
but it's always like brief. This one was like the whole season
They had
finale.
2. Yeah, they had 2 episodes.
Season finale was like all about him.
Yeah, that was cool. That
Yeah.
was,
Good
was
stuff.
good.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty forever.
All right, let's
we can, let's move
let's
on.
talk about fights. Okay.
I was
I've been
I
on
was
a
gonna
loop. I've been watching fucking a gross amount of college basketball.
Really?
So
Okay, we're
Yeah,
gonna talk
you,
about
you have nothing to go on?
Dustin
I got
Poirier
nothing going.
fighting
I haven't-
next
my
week
brain's
that
been
they
out
just
of it.
decided not to fucking promote at all.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was happening until
Yeah,
like
I
5
didn't
minutes
either.
ago.
at
what's
all.
happening?
Look, I don't want to talk about the actual fight, but I'm struggling. My book is not offering me the Jake Paul fight yet. When is that?
He's plus.
Dude, that's December 20 something.
No, December 18th, and I want to go. Does anyone
I
want
want to.
to?
I
I don't
don't
want
want
to. No, I don't want to
I
go.
know.
No, I can't think of anything I'd rather
Tampa
go
Bay
to
is the
less.
best city in the United States.
What is
Oh, it's in Tampa.
Tampa is in Tampa.
Liam,
Bay.
you were in a gunfight.
Yep, I wasn't in it. I was near it.
He went for one night. He was in a gunfight.
I was there for 3 nights.
Yeah, that's a
I'll be in
story.
Chicago.
From here to that TV over there, dude. Somebody got shot.
No.
And I'm so fucked up. I'm just like I don't even. know
Yeah,
what's
it's like I
going
saw a
on.
guy die one time and I forgot until the next day. Someone
So
told me.
everyone starts
Really?
running
Yeah, it was
the
on
other
my birthday.
way, and I'm just
Sounds like
standing there being
that.
like, "What was that noise, dude?" And then they had these fucking Clydesdales, like fucking 20 Clydesdales.
Tell me there was a
Just flew in
drive-by on
there.
a horse.
No, the
The police came in
okay.
in their Clydesdales.
Yeah, they're just shooting on horses. Gunfights on horses.
Like old Smith and Wessons. Like,
Welcome to Tampa.
it's literally fucking Red Dead
It's
Redemption.
a
Yeah,
dump.
yeah.
It's a wicked dump down there, though.
Is it?
Yeah,
I heard,
Florida's
it's
fucked.
I heard Tampa's
I've been
good
all
strip
over.
clubs though.
All Bay
Florida,
towns
all
are
of Florida.
shitholes.
Yeah.
The rules are different.
I want to go.
You live near a bay, you live in a shithole. That's
I mean,
a
we
fact.
live in Massachusetts Bay. So
No, that's not a bay.
Yeah, it is.
it's a fucking huge
It's a
bay.
bit, it's
We're
one-
pretty far from the bay.
He's saying if the name Bay is part of the city.
But also, there has to physically be a bay, yes. San Francisco Bay.
Oh, yeah,
There's
fuck San
Alcatraz
Francisco.
prison right there. It's
Fuck
a
San
shithole.
Francisco. Yeah, okay.
You been
Alright,
Alcatraz?
You're onto something.
No, but I could escape.
That's
Guarantee
close.
it.
It's pretty cool.
You drop me back there in time. I'm getting out.
how so?
The Diaz brothers.
The
swim
laundry,
there and back.
the laundry basket.
Yeah.
I'm just
Or
fucking
we just nicked it. I don't know if they both
horrified.
Oh,
did.
yeah,
Yeah,
they both.
just because the sharks. The sharks are probably the worst part.
Didn't they used to not even shoot you if you were swimming away because they were just.
They figured you'd drown.
You're
right?
That is total bullshit to scare you. Come on, the sharks are that violent that they're like, oh, another one. Like,
No, the shark.
No,
there's
sharks-
these men.
I get it.
I feel like
sharks
people are
will fuck
sleeping
you
on
up.
sharks. Like sharks are more dangerous than people think. I feel like.
Yeah,
I think
they
we're
were
less-
They only like Bill Burr. They only attack near the coast. Like, yeah, that's where all fucking
Yeah.
people are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are like, there's only like.
What do you think,
Listen,
people just
I
floating in
never
the
feel
ocean?
bad for anyone who gets killed by a shark. Because
You
you
don't
go
swim?
in, you're swimming in the ocean. You're like in
that's-
their
I
fucking
feel
territory.
bad.
No, guess what? I never go in the ocean.
I don't either. I don't
so
either. I
like,
love
guess
the
who will
ocean.
never get killed by a shark?
I go waist
Me.
deep to take a piss at the very most, and I will not go
Say,
in.
like,
I go deep.
that's
I
where
was
shark
deep.
attacks happen.
And I'm not going in because I'm afraid
Well,
of
yeah,
sharks. I just don't like the beach.
All right, hold on then. Hold
I
on,
hate
though.
the
Hold on.
beach.
Hold
I'm a
on.
pool
Hate
guy
it.
and a
Same.
lake
Pool
guy all
and
day.
lakes.
Pool
You know
and
how
lake.
people
But if-
always say
I like
like
them all.
you have a bigger chance of getting struck by lightning than you do attacked by a
not
shark?
true.
Bro, you're surveying everybody that's never even been to the beach.
Yeah.
What about just people that live near the beach? You have a way higher chance of getting attacked by a shark.
very
than-
valid.
My dad got
Yeah.
hit by lightning
Yeah.
twice, dead ass.
Dude,
I'm just
stats
saying,
are always
my old
fucking.
house did.
when you
Twice.
fucking when you
on fire.
hear about someone getting eaten by a shark and you're like, oh my god, what happened? It's
kill
like,
power
well,
in the
he was
ocean?
swimming in the ocean
look
where
up
sharks live,
Yeah.
in a spot in an area of the country where there's a lot of sharks, and you'll never believe it, but a fucking shark came and ate this person. Like, yeah, no shit. Like,
Do you feel bad
play
when
stupid
bears,
games, win stupid prizes.
Do you feel bad when bears like cross the road and get smoked by an 18-wheeler?
Well, the bears don't have the same level of thinking that humans
We don't
have.
know that.
Like they're not. I kind of do. Like a human, like listen, humans make like conscious decisions to do things and like weigh out the pros and cons. A bear is just.
Do they?
Yeah, what if your parents
What
bring you to the
what
beach?
percentage of
Your
people
parents
are
bring
doing
you to the
that?
beach. That's not the kid's fault. He
Yeah.
gets mauled by a shark.
Blame the parents.
What about the kid at Disney World? Remember when a baby got
That's the
alligator.
parents' fault. That's the
Yeah.
parents' fault.
No, that's Disney's fault.
No,
They
that's
got
parents.
alligators in Disney. Get the fuck out of
That
here.
was the dad's fault. It was
That was
100% the dad's
dad-
fault.
yeah, it was
Oh,
the
the
dad's
alligator
fault.
ate someone, right?
Yeah.
The baby.
Okay.
The dad stood on the shore and screamed, like, no, get in the fucking
No,
water and find your baby.
There's speculation that the father wanted the kid to get eaten by an
I believe
alligator.
that.
Well, he must have,
Yeah.
because he watched the alligator take his baby and
Well,
he
this-
calls for help.
There should be a
The guy with the dog, he fought an alligator with the dog.
He got him back.
That's what I'm saying. So if that guy's fighting for the dog, go get your
another
kid.
So
one.
Go
Yeah.
get your fucking
fun
kid.
fact: I just went to Disney a month ago.
You see any gators?
No, I didn't. I was actually
did at Disney.
pretty pissed that I didn't see any. But there are signs everywhere that say
Saying
like
we went
warning:
in, yeah.
alligators do not go
Exactly.
in.
Like the father didn't see. The kid can't read. The father knew there was fucking
couldn't even
alligators in
read.
there.
It's the happiest place on earth, and you got dinosaurs.
I've seen an
I mean,
alligator.
you can't.
they
You
should have
can't
a-
like control the fact that alligators are there.
Put a
No, you
shock
can.
collar
You
on
should
them.
no. You should have a fucking
It's
guy.
not, they're
They should
not
have a team.
Disney-owned
You
alligators.
should have
They're
a
fucking
team of
wild
guys that
animals.
are literally actively searching for
It's not
alligators.
like Disney is
to
like
kill them.
dump all the gators into this pit, like let's make a moat. Like they're fucking animals,
they
and they
live
just say,
there.
oh, they're not like smart enough to know. Oh no, Disney owns that land. We can't go there.
Yeah.
They just see, oh,
But then you have to
huge
address
body
the
of
fact
water.
that you
Fill that in
know
with
there's
cement.
alligators.
You're Disney. Fill that in with cement.
There's like huge bodies of like
No,
water.
no.
that,
They,
like-
about at Disney, they have like mass, like they have like safaris and shit. Like you
What?
can-
When was the
I
last
mean,
time I've been to Disney?
There's
They
like
have
swamplands
them.
and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't. There's nothing they can do about it. Trust me. If
Oh,
Disney
you
had
have,
the
you have
power to
sniper
kill these-
towers and 30 clicks.
So you got a boat. You're in a boat, and you're baiting gators. You catch them and you kill them instantly.
Dude, there's
And you
this-
Yeah,
make
there's probably
shoes.
so many that. I went on a swamp tour down in Louisiana.
I went-
to
I
a
went
Pats
with-
game.
I did
Yeah,
one
I
in
went to the
Alabama.
Everglades.
Dude, the alligators, you like couldn't even drive the boat because how many alligators there were. Like
Yeah, it's
It was
terrifying.
insane.
Saw a bunch. It was sick.
I was in Alabama. We struggled to find any.
And the dude jumped off
Well, it
into
was
the water.
off-season.
This is actually wicked funny. The
I went
dude,
there in maiden season. It was
the
crazy.
dude jumped off into the water to show that like they won't just kill you if they're well fed. They won't like kill you or whatever. And he like gets in the water and he's like swimming with alligators.
What a weird
And I'm
point
like,
to
what
make.
about?
Yeah. What a weird point to make.
So yeah, I got it though. So I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, what happened? He must do this all the time. I'm like, what about the one time you get
that-
the hungry alligator that just fucking?
and
Oh,
that's gonna be on the video. Someone's gonna capture that.
I'm just
video.
thinking, I'm like, we're gonna be out here fucking stranded on this little fucking. It's like the boats that fucking
the fan, right?
That in the Water Boy that
boat.
Adam Sandler
Yeah.
With the fan.
rides. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know how to drive this fucking
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
What happens if this dude gets mauled by an alligator? Like, we're fucked because we're in the middle of the fucking swamp with no way back.
And it's
I don't
not
know how to
stable.
navigate.
It's not a
yeah, like
stable boat.
it's hard to like control.
Yeah.
Like,
The wind gets under it. You
That's what
kind
I'm
of
saying. Yeah, you're like
everything. I'm like,
sticking-
buddy, get back in the fucking. You made your point. Get back in the fucking boat. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
we didn't see a lot of gators on our tour, so he was like teaching us about other shit, and he was like, over here, a couple years back, he's like, kids went out drinking. And we were like, what happened? He's like,
No, but-
they found him over there.
know what's fucked up? This is how my brain works. So like the whole time though, I was thinking, I'm like, wow, it'd be really easy to like kill a person out here, like to murder somebody.
The
like,
bayou, yeah.
Because all you gotta do is fucking
Feed him to the alligators.
leave there and kill them, and just leave them in the
gator,
water,
yeah,
and the alligators will eat them.
CSI Miami doesn't have a crocodile unit.
Or you could chop. If you drove out
Crocodiles
there,
on it.
you could shoot someone in the head, kill them,
No, that's
drag their
alligators.
body on one of these boats. First of all, there's no cops around. It's like the swamps. Like, drive the boat out into the middle of alligator-infested water and just throw the body out there.
You could technically do that, but most murders are like the person. So if you want to kill a random person,
Even so, how
No.
do you prove?
all right, so you
That
text,
I-
hey buddy, let's go to fucking Everglades today and we'll hang out. And then
Yeah.
the last person they texted was you.
It's like in
the
good, it's like in
Everglades today.
Goodfellas when he's like, he's like, it's not like in the movies when the bad guys are always arguing. It's like your murderers come at you with smiles. Like it's like your friends. I would just lure my guy onto a fucking one of those boats.
my guy.
Yeah, I'd be like, let's go. Like I got a line on a fucking we got a good gator shit going on out there. Let's go check it out. And then I'll just fucking hit him over the head with an oar, stick him in the water, boom, he's fucking dead.
You also just
Do
gotta
do,
kill
alligators,
before
like-
you get out there.
Or just that's what
you
that
don't
was the
have
other
to kill
thing.
them out.
You kill him, put him on the boat, and just drive
Do
out there.
alligators have like that smell for blood? Like
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you like.
Can we fact check that, Justin?
I don't
Yeah.
think alligators.
I feel like they
smell
don't. I feel like they would have to stumble upon it.
I don't know. I've seen Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom, and they
love that
get
movie.
eviscerated by. Remember the part where they're on
Yes,
the bridge?
alligators can smell a single drop of blood
Oh,
in
damn,
10
all right.
gallons of water.
right.
Yeah.
10 gallons ain't that much. Sharks are like,
Yeah, that's not a lot of
Alligators can't fit in 10 gallons of water.
Yeah.
No, well, all right. Well, that's just the
just-
unit. That's the unit. A single drop of blood in 10 gallons. So if
Yeah,
you're
so-
bleeding, if you're bleeding out into a river, they can smell it
easily.
They say they can smell it.
The
I'm not buying
the
it.
math on that makes no sense.
Well, it says they can smell it from over 4 miles away.
But in 10 gallons, get the
Yeah, that
fuck
makes no
out
sense.
of
Whatever.
here.
The point is,
So
listen,
if you have a 10-gallon bucket, you drop a piece of blood in it 4 miles away.
So no.
no, I think it's,
No,
it's a unit of measurement. It's,
Yeah, exactly.
It's a scale.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a
he's talking
scale.
like-
I need more.
So then you would need a
Right.
lot of drops of blood for them to smell that from 4 miles.
If
away.
you stab somebody and they're bleeding and you dump them in
That's
the
a lot
fucking
of
water,
drops.
Yeah, they'll find
Yeah.
it.
they would get there.
Yeah, they'll find it.
And
Maybe.
there's
Depends on how deep the water
Dude,
is.
the amount of alligators per square inch that were in Louisiana, like they would be, oh shit, like right, you'd like land on an alligator if you drop somebody in there. So they'd eat them. I just watched. Have you seen Outer Banks, dude? They do this on Outer Banks.
No.
And-
Oh, they kill people in Outer Banks?
yeah.
Spoiler,
People get-
spoiler.
Yeah.
But one
I
of
thought it was like a fun show.
The kid kills somebody and he feeds them to alligators at one point. Like he drags them out there and feeds them. That's
That's how
how he
he's
gets rid of the
leaving?
body.
They could have just done it with fucking hogs.
But also, you could make it look like an action.
no.
Oh, yeah, you gotta go to your concert. I don't know what concert you go to.
He
in
goes
a
to
fucking,
concerts every fucking week.
in Canterbury Lake Park sweatpants and a leather Celtics jacket
Yeah.
from like the 80s.
And a tool sweatshirt under the.
yeah.
No, that's not Tool.
That's the
Grateful Dead,
offspring,
isn't it?
no?
Grateful Dead mixed with Tool.
Oh, okay.
All right.
They collab. Hell yeah.
All right, we covered alligators enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
All right. Dustin
Rob
Poirier.
I was gonna. oh, Dustin-
Rob fought fucking Aldo.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm taking Aldo as a dog.
I was gonna say because Aldo. Every time I doubt Aldo, he just comes out.
Yeah, and he
fucking
fucks me in the
like
ass.
a
He
fucking
fucks me.
yeah. He just comes out like a fucking demon every time with his fucking leg kick combos, and I'm like, all right, I want to kill myself. But yeah, I'm gonna take Aldo, and I'm gonna smash my boy Clay Guida also.
Can I see your
Don't
notes?
stop smashing.
You guys, if you
Clay.
could read
Who's he
my
fighting?
fucking.
Who's Clay fighting?
I don't even know. It doesn't matter because
Yeah.
Clay's gonna win.
By knockout?
I don't know.
Did you write this like with your teeth?
No, that's my that's my handwriting, dude. Can you read it?
Mine's worse than yours.
No, that's what I like to do because when I'm like taking notes or writing stuff down, I want it so that only I can read it.
Yeah. It's
I'm
like,
like a spy.
It's like invisible ink.
Yeah.
It's like his own like he's writing in like fucking.
I speak enchantment.
Oh,
table.
you know,
What's the language of Lord of the Rings?
Sanskrit.
Elven or
Elven, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he's writing in like Elven. You were really quick to know that too.
Yeah, I'm big into
Wait,
fights.
holy shit! This is the weirdest coincidence of all times. You have Lord of the Rings written down.
I wrote that as you were talking about Lord of the Rings. I wrote that because I wanted to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Amazon
I was
bought
gonna
Lord of the
say,
Rings.
I didn't like read that, then ask about Lord of the Rings, then compare it.
I wrote it
don't
as
know.
you were saying it.
Wait,
It
Amazon
says Lord of the
bought
Rings on here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the new show.
Because when you talk about TJ wanted no more women superheroes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I wrote
yeah.
no more women superheroes.
Yeah, which I
Not
mean,
no more. Just no more new ones.
Less.
no one.
Yeah.
We have enough.
Jeff Bezos stepped
There's
down.
already too many.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he did. Now he's just.
You know,
now he's just-
3 to
Because
4.
the Maxwell trial started and he
3 to
stepped
4
down.
CEOs all stepped down once that Maxwell trial started.
But let's talk about Omicron.
yeah.
What's Omicron?
You haven't
You
heard?
haven't heard, dude? You got to get your booster ASAP.
Oh no,
Yeah, there's a new
new variant.
Yeah, new variant.
and it's pissed.
Dude, it's going off.
All right,
American
let's
dudes.
talk about Dustin Poirier fighting next week. And
Who's he fighting?
They just decided.
Minus 162, you're going to put every dollar you've ever made, every asset, your car, your house, your rent,
On Dustin.
on Dustin Poirier.
Okay, let's do
He's
it.
not
I'm-
losing.
I'm
Why is
He's
it not?
minus 162.
Minus 162.
Why have they not promoted this fight at all?
It's bananas.
I
don't even know
haven't
who else
seen
is
it
fighting.
anywhere.
I don't even know who the undercard is.
I
they
didn't,
haven't.
I didn't know this was even happening until now.
December 11th, so it's next Saturday.
Yeah,
Or-
that's what I'm saying. It hasn't been like anywhere.
I'm like,
Are they like purposely
I
not promoting it for some reason?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, because they don't. They don't
They
want.
like
to pay
don't
him.
want him to win. 'cause
They don't
Conor
want people
McGregor.
betting on him.
Legit.
That's weird because I didn't. This has been like supposed to happen for a while.
That bum Michael Chandler almost knocked out fucking Oliveira. Dustin Poirier is gonna.
Weren't
fucking
you
feed
dick
him
riding
to
Michael
see.
Chandler like
It
3
was
weeks
not
ago?
dick riding him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were.
It was a dick ride him. I thought that he was a superior martial artist to Gaethje, and I realized that he is an absolute beta male that is a fucking pussy. So he's done.
I've always
Yeah.
been a Michael Chandler hater since he was in Bellator. I thought he was the most boring fucking fighter I've ever
Useless.
seen.
And then, dude, he gets his ass kicked, and he tried to flip the script to make it be like, oh, like I'm a beast, like I'm just here to brawl. When he just completely quit. He quit. we watched him quit that fight.
I wouldn't say that.
He quit.
It went to distance.
It was a good
quit.
fight.
and he.
But no, think of how many minutes he took to create distance to do the bullshit. Like, yeah, like,
I
it's
didn't like
here.
that.
That's what I'm saying.
I hate that shit.
He was doing that shit so he didn't have to engage with Gaethje again.
But
I
like
see
when
what
you're
you're saying.
losing a
No, he
fight,
quit.
clearly, why are you like taunting?
Because he quit and he didn't want to get
Yeah.
into another fucking exchange with Gaethje because he
Yeah.
knew he'd
He was
he'd
mentally
go out.
beaten, I think. Like,
Yeah.
Anderson
Didn't
Silva
we
did the same
cover
thing.
this? Didn't we say Gaethje's gonna kill him?
He
Like,
did. I thought that Chandler
No,
was.
I said Gaethje was gonna kill him.
I thought Chandler was gonna fucking wrestle him, but apparently he. Ever since he's come to the UFC, he's completely like been like, I just don't wrestle anymore.
yeah,
Apparently,
because
I'm a
he
boxer.
learned that
No
to
one
make the
wrestles
most
anymore,
money,
really.
you have to be exciting and knock people out. That's what people want to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I swear there are like fighters that are like, I could probably wrestle him and win, but then I'm not gonna get like millions of dollars to fight somebody.
Well, that's
So-
Yoel Romero.
I
Colby,
agree. It's stupid.
There's a bunch of
It's
guys.
dumb
that are-
strategy.
Yeah, dude, Colby wins that fight 10 out of 10 times if he tries to
If
wrestle.
he just but like if he takes the Ben Askren route and just relentlessly wrestles, shoot, reshoot over and over again, but no one's gonna do that because you're gonna get fired.
Back in the day, they told Chuck Liddell if you try to
He
wrestle
always
him,
brings this fucking quote up.
I mean,
It never
it's
happened.
important.
What happened?
Did
It
you
never happened.
I did happen.
Say it.
Back in the day, when so Chuck Liddell was getting ready to go out there and fight, and they found out that he was a wrestler, and they were like, if you go out there and wrestle, like you'll never fight for us again. So he had to go out there and fucking.
That's basically what happened to Colby, but that was recently too. They were like, we're gonna fire you even if you win, we're gonna fire you. But then he goes out and goes, Brazil, you're a bunch of filthy animals. This place is a dump.
That's scary.
Yeah, he has balls for that dude. Are you kidding
You
me?
have to literally run down the tunnel and then get on a plane and leave.
Yeah, like in the parking lot, get on like a little tiny plane and just
Yeah.
take off right there.
Yeah.
And then never come back.
Chael Sonnen, remember Chael
Oh my
Sonnen?
god! Yeah, I talked about that on the show when he was like, I saw the Nogueira brother trying to feed a bus a carrot when he was like, I was there when they first landed in America. They were trying to feed a carrot to a bus.
Who you say that about?
Chael Sonnen said that.
Joe Sonnen's a pretty funny dude.
He's a good talker, but it's just he doesn't have the accent. Like I feel like he's a better talker than Connor, but Connor just has the leprechaun
Yeah,
accent.
you give him an accent, he's
Yeah, like people like Derek Lewis has an accent. Like who's Patty has an accent, like, or it's more
Yeah, it's a
entertaining
good
to
point.
listen to a
I didn't
person.
think about that. The accents.
Dude, if you like any comedian,
you get like a huge leg
Bill
up.
Burr.
any comedian that has an accent is 10 times funnier.
Yeah,
Theo
the way
Von,
Bill Burr talks.
never mind, not gonna say it. Moving on.
I'm not even gonna.
Gotta stop myself. Not even infer. But yeah, okay, yeah. Anyways, accents are just equal entertainment. That's my point.
So it's like you could be not as good as a fighter, but if you have a good accent, you could just.
You have an accent, Bob. Like you have an accent. Like you could. Like people from the South or people from other parts of the country probably think you're hilarious. Because
That's sick.
Yeah, it helps. It helps you sell.
I was in a restaurant in Texas. They're like, "Where are y'all from?" And then we were like, Boston." And she was like, "Y'all talk funny." And I was like, "I'm talking normal."
I would find that
That was a
funny.
sick story.
Like when they say that other people talk funny, and it's like if you listen to the way I talk, yeah, it might sound different. Different might be the good word, but it's not as funny as like when you talk. It's like comical. Like you sound like a cartoon character. Like, you're saying the word y'all. It's not a real word. All right, what else we talking
All right,
about?
so I mean, if we got nothing else to talk about,
I have a feeling this is gonna happen. I'm like, there's 5 of us. We're gonna just be all over the fucking place today.
all right. Well, I got Spider-Man
Too
on
many
my
chefs
list.
in the kitchen.
I got
Well-
Spider-Man. Go ahead, Liam.
I was
I
saying,
got
you
a
guys
couple
think
comments.
Alabama's going to beat Georgia tomorrow?
What's the spread? I didn't even look
6.5.
Alabama's minus
Bama.
6.5.
It's the first time Bama's been a dog since
Oh,
2015.
Alabama's plus 6.5.
Yeah.
I'm definitely taking that.
See, I think that's what they
scary.
want you to
That's
do.
very
Yeah, you're right. You know what?
That's what they
As
want
I
you to
said
do.
it, As the words left my
Exactly,
mouth,
because everyone was like, dude,
I was
Bama
like,
as a
I'm
dog?
falling for this trap.
Yes.
Georgia's the best team in the country right now.
by
Easy.
30 miles.
Jay,
Yeah,
this is
so-
American football we're talking about.
Yeah, I just spaced out completely. He said Alabama or something. I was like, I'm gonna take.
But I
my brain
think
just
the
shut
spread
off.
being that big is baiting you to take Alabama. Therefore, I have to take Georgia.
And then in reality, everybody thinks like you, and Bama smokes them.
Bama beats them by 30.
Bama wins straight up.
Yeah, it's possible. But I'm taking Georgia.
I think we say it's the first time in how many years they've been
Since
on?
2015.
Oh, it's not
It's a long. That's a pretty long time.
6 years to be first time being on
6
underdog.
years.
Patriots are underdogs
and
this
dude,
weekend.
giving them
They're plus
6.5.
Imagine that fucking little Nick Saban, Bill Belichick parlay, fucking both of them underdogs money line.
Ooh, we should do that.
Oh, yeah, because we're both dogs. I'm down.
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm not down. I'm taking Georgia. Fuck that.
I know. You just say, wow, that was easy to just instantly fucking flip the script. All right, we've been doing this a long ass time.
All right,
Yeah,
boys.
So go on. No, okay, wait.
Gloves up.
What else you got?
What do you
I
got?
got a good scenario for you guys.
Oh, all right. Let's wrap it up on a scenario.
Okay, so
Let's hear it.
you get $50 million, but as soon as you
Tax free.
tax-free, $50 million cash or whatever you want in your pocket.
Bitcoin?
You can get $50 million
No, because it
Bitcoin.
moves.
I mean, yeah, well,
Yeah.
you get $50 million, but as soon as you turn 95, you are brutally tortured to death. In
Oh,
the
I
worst
know.
way imaginable. you can't kill yourself before you're 95.
I die from that.
No, there's no way of getting around it. You have to be
Yeah,
Like
tortured
you're
at
saying,
95.
like,
No,
heads clippers to
what
the
do you-
fingers
yeah,
and
like,
shit?
no,
Like,
like
what
the
do you
worst-
mean?
the
Like
wo-
medieval torture.
like the worst thing
Like
you could
Braveheart.
like the worst
Like
shit
skin.
you could
They
think
they
of.
can read your brain and they know what your greatest fears
Yeah,
are.
like-
Wait,
the
when does the torture take place?
when you're 95 years old.
I'm doing that
So
all
you
day.
get $50 million
Yeah,
now, but
yep.
once you're 95, you get the worst torture.
What if I don't make it to 95?
Waterboarded,
Yeah.
waterboarded with cattle prods
I
in
have
your
3
balls.
questions, and I want the rules. So you can't kill
You
yourself.
can't kill yourself.
You automatically have to live to
You
95.
yeah, like you can't
Like what if
make yourself
I want to overdose on drugs?
if you overdose on drugs, you're revived and then you're immediately you're immediately tortured to death. After
there's no way around.
You
Oh,
can't
so like
cheat-
if I
you
die
can't
at like
cheat your way out of
if
this.
I die at like 50, I just wake up and I'm 95 and I'm tortured.
well, I don't know. I don't
no,
know.
God,
you
God
can't-
is giving you the scenario.
Natural
yeah,
causes.
no, like this is the
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'll eat enough steak so
No,
that
it
at
doesn't-
75
No,
I croak
what I
out.
do
Yeah.
is-
You're not cheating your way out of getting tortured. You get $50 million, you're getting tortured to death at some point.
At 92, okay, I will get tortured to death at some point, but at 94 and a half, it only takes 6 minutes to burn all your nerve endings off. So I'm lighting myself on
Okay,
fire.
you can do that. There you go.
And now 6
Well,
minutes
that-
of
that-
torture.
that is torture,
That is,
though.
but it's only for 6 minutes. I can imagine a 2-hour torture session would be worse.
I think it'd
Yeah.
be more than 2 hours. Maybe like weeks.
Perfect. So 6
could be
minutes,
weeks.
I have no more nerve endings,
okay.
and I'm
I
like,
didn't
do
think
it.
of that.
I'm like, do it. Go
I didn't
ahead.
think that
It's worth it. You'll live your best life possible.
Fuck yeah, 95
Yeah.
years of
Yeah,
$50
95.
million.
I'm taking that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am too.
yeah, well, and then you'll be dead soon enough, and like.
And you're old. I don't know.
No, but like I don't know.
You haven't felt anything in 20 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Like all your fingers and teeth ripped out, just like the
Ah.
worst shit.
You
like,
fucked your way through
That's
the
like
East
kinda how I
Coast
wanna go
already.
out.
Yeah,
You've
exactly.
lived your
Yeah,
best
no,
life.
you're going in there like with a smile, like whatever, like
Do
there's-
it.
Yeah.
Do your worst.
Yeah, like I had the greatest life ever.
Nothing can break me.
Yeah, I'm doing that all day. Like zero hesitation.
Yeah.
Also, I'd be jacked.
I might
Yeah,
regret.
you'd be jacked.
I have $50 million. I have personal trainers. I
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
even. I'd be in bed and they'd be moving my arms for me, just benching.
There was a commercial like that.
Was
like
it?
it was like an Old Spice.
I
Commercial.
remember that. Yeah, I know what you're
Guy,
talking about. Yeah.
some dude is like working out, and he has tubes hooked up to him, like attached to another guy, and the other guy's just sitting on the couch, and he's getting all the gains from it.
yeah, this was a huge check.
I remember being like, damn, man, if they had that, like how fucked
I
up
would.
that'd be.
Yeah, I'd pay probably a decent amount of money for that.
No, that'd be kind of like fucked up. It'd be like unfair.
I think you still feel the pain though. I don't know.
You get the fatigue, but you're physically not doing anything. Like your
You
brain.
might as well just do it yourself. Anyway,
No,
alright,
you
so
don't
we're
get
all
the
doing it. We're all doing it.
yeah,
Yeah,
easily.
you have to do it.
I would
You
do
have
it for
no
like
choice.
I would do it for like $100.
I do it for.
That's like how I'd want to go out like that, like a badass, like when I watch.
I do it for $5 million.
When you watch the movie Braveheart,
I do it for
at
$5
the end,
million.
$5 million, I'm
That
saying.
like motivates me at the end. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
wow, this guy is fucking freedom.
Add this to it though. So they videotape the whole thing and release it. So you can't act like a bitch.
Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna dead. You're gonna be dead anyway after.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm a
If
nice.
I saw you, TJ, I'd be like, either way, I'd be like, you got this.
I'm like, who cares?
I'm rooting for you.
I wouldn't be able to watch that. I wouldn't be able to watch that.
No, what if they made you watch it?
How would you watch it?
No, it's like Clockwork Orange, where they put the things in your eyes and make you watch it.
Your own video of you taking torture.
No, like your brother, or like your friend.
No, they can just put a mirror above a mirror like
That would be
above you.
awful.
And
That would be fucking
that would
awful.
add to the torture. Yeah.
But yeah, man.
You ever see the movie Hostel?
No, I don't want to.
I have.
Okay, okay, but all right, we're all in
That gave
agreement.
me fucking like nightmares.
But
for
we're all in
years.
agreement that if we ever, for some fucking weird, bizarre reason, we find ourselves in Europe, we're not.
I'll never stay in a hostel.
wanna-
We're
Ever.
not staying in a
When I
hostel.
hear
If you
people
were a-
stay in hostels, I'm like, you're a fucking.
Imagine if you were a hostel owner and that movie came
Yeah,
out.
you'd
You'd
be
be
like,
like,
what
dude,
the fuck?
you just fucked up everything. Like, no one's gonna stay here now.
Yeah.
Like, it's like anyone, even if you haven't seen that movie, if you were like checking
You're
into
aware.
a hostel, you'd be like, wait a minute, there was a movie that some
piggybacked
not
off
so good
Saw.
things happened. at a
Those
hostel.
are like legitimately like I would classify it as a legitimately scary movie.
It's like a snuff film, basically.
Yeah, it's fucking terrifying. It's just a bunch of like it's like you and your boys go to Europe and like you all just get.
I go to the bathroom, they're like, oh, like,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
people were like,
they have smoking hot
That's why I
chicks,
don't go
lure
to
them
Europe.
in.
Yeah, I would
roofie 'em, they wake up
I
in a
would totally
fucking
fall for
chair.
that. I would totally. That's
Okay,
totally.
you know how you avoid this? Do not go to Europe.
I'll
Yes,
never go to
thank you.
Europe.
No,
I
I'll
wanna
never
go
go
to
to
Europe.
Europe.
Yeah, me neither.
What
I
do
have
you
no
do
interest.
in
I have no
Europe?
interest.
There's
in
nothing
Europe.
there for me.
It's
Nothing.
cold.
There's nothing over there I want to do.
Oh, the Coliseum. I'll fucking YouTube it.
Yeah, I know.
I don't need to be
I
there.
would-
There's so many. This is what I would say. It's kind of like the shark thing I said earlier. Like, I don't feel bad if people get eaten by sharks. If you go to another country and bad shit happens to you, it's your fault.
It is.
I can
Stay-
guarantee you, I'll never
stay
be
in America.
beheaded. I will never get beheaded because I'm not leaving.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
I'm
no.
not going to fucking.
My dad will never get a VHS thing in the mail and pop it in and be like, TJ's being beheaded.
What that happened in hostel? They VHS. They
No,
mailed
I'm
it?
talking like the Taliban or something. You just
He'd
don't
be-
leave the country. Just don't
Why would they be?
There's no
You'd
reason
like to
to.
think
We
that
live
they
in
at
the
least
best
have
country in the world.
DVDs or like smartphones.
They just got VHSs over there.
Well, regardless, you'll never happen to me either because
Me neither. Me
I
and
don't.
Bob
I
will be
wouldn't. I
95
won't.
getting tortured today.
Yeah, I won't go on vacation to fucking anywhere. Like,
I'm going to instead of going to fucking like a partly cloudy place full of sheep like Ireland, I gotta go to a fucking beach in Bahamas or something.
You couldn't pay
I thought you
me
hate the beach.
to
If
go
If you gave
to
me a
Ireland.
free, I do hate the beach, but
I get the point
Bahamas
you're
beach
making.
is different.
no, like
That's not a real
even
beach.
Bahamas, another country, all set. There's so many fun places in the United States where I know I'm not gonna be like kidnapped and have my organs stolen.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You know what I mean? Like that peace of mind
That's
is
part
like,
of the excitement of going
No,
to
no,
another
it
country.
isn't.
That's
It's
not
like
exciting.
You're in
It's not.
constant, like you're in Mexico. You know you could die at any moment. That's why it's exciting.
See, like I don't. When people go to Mexico on vacation, I'm like, good luck. Like if you die, I'm not going to your funeral. Like,
My cousin Dennis, who does the Dr. Football show, he told me a story one time. He went to like 40 of his friends, that might be an exaggeration, 30, 40, whatever. They went to Mexico when they were in their 20s. One of his buddies got kidnapped and thrown into a trunk, and like 2 days later he escaped from the trunk and
Nice.
made his way back.
yeah,
but
that's a sick story.
imagine if the vacation.
but they were trying to kill him. Like they kidnapped him, they were going to kill him, and he just escaped.
Imagine
Like
if
that.
there was a week-long vacation and it was like day 3, and he made it back just in time for like to keep partying.
Yeah.
that would be.
Yeah, you'd be a
I'm
legend.
back, baby.
That was the story he told you. He was just off banging trannies.
Yeah, dude.
You can't say that, but we're late enough in the podcast.
Any
where
country
no-
you
no
go
one
to
will
where
find
there's people walking around with with assault rifles.
All right,
Yeah.
if I gave you free
Never-
tickets,
you'll never
Because I went to Cancun one time. And we're just walking around. We're like, this is not a safe place to be.
Yeah, I'll never go to Cancun.
you
Yeah.
strayed from the resort.
You could
Yeah,
give
we
me a
did.
free fucking trip, and I'd be
I
like,
wanna go to
I'm all
And we
set.
were fucking 18. We graduated like a week
so
ago.
dangerous.
And we're just assholes being like, oh, nothing's going to happen.
I have
to us.
$200 in my pocket cash.
I know.
Like, what?
No, you have to have that money to bribe the police because the police will like beat you.
Yeah.
They'll like break your fingers if you don't give them money.
You want someone nearby to have that
The
money. You
police
don't wanna
will
get
like.
caught with that
I
money.
actually heard this. The police will literally like detain you and be like, either
Dinero,
give us
they
your
go to
money
dinero.
or we're putting you in jail. And it's
Yeah.
like, all right.
I already ate. No dinero. No dinero. Already ate. Please, please.
Yeah. I don't. They keep asking if I want dinner, and I don't. I'm fucking
They're
full.
hitting you going dinero. Like, no.
No, legit. And the show Narcos actually, it's funny. There's one of the episodes they like have a little scene with this the cop. There's a cop that's a character, and they like do this. They're like it's like Americans. They're like, what are you here for? Fucking on vacation? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, all right, give me your fucking money. And they take it and like, get the fuck out of here. And it's just like,
Yeah, it's realistic.
But that's real life.
What are you
Like,
going to do?
that's-
Call the police?
Yeah, I imagine. Imagine a police officer like robbing you. You'd be like, what do I do now? Like, I have to.
You have to call the cartel.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, so.
yeah, I need your help.
They're like, okay, dinero? And I'm like, I just fucking.
You
ate.
call the police.
I just got robbed. I don't have any more.
You call the police hoping like a good cop comes to save you, and then he comes and robs like the rest, everything else.
Your shoes.
They didn't find. He comes like, oh, what'd they take? Like, well, I hid my money in my socks, so they didn't find it. He's like, all right, give me it. They're like, fuck.
All right, last thing. Would you rather free airplane tickets and an Airbnb to Ireland or Utah? Like the
Utah.
middle of Utah.
All day.
Honestly, Utah, because I have no interest in going to Ireland.
Neither. I would just play Xbox in my house.
You could bring the Xbox to
Good
both.
answer.
But everyone's
I go to,
like,
like-
everyone's like, dude, I want to go see the Guinness factory.
I go to,
It's
like,
dude, that
Hampton
beer
Beach.
is dog shit.
Honestly,
Anyone that says they like Guinness,
They're
you're
lying.
Drink
you're
a coffee.
lying
Just drink a
bag of
I
coffee.
shit.
kind of hate people that go to Ireland on vacation.
Yeah, me too.
Because like obviously,
No,
you're from-
I agree.
Braintree's like
I
a
do
very
too.
like Irish heritage town or whatever, but it's like you're not really Irish. You're American. You just like, oh, my great grandfather's from Ireland, so I'm Irish. So they're like, I gotta go to Ireland, man. Like,
And
let's
that,
go to Ireland.
And that's,
I hate that.
And that
It's like-
circles back to why McGregor was so big in the United States. 'Cause
Yes.
all these ass clowns that aren't Irish, but pretend to be Irish,
Yeah.
are McGregor fans.
Our direct grandparents are off the boat, and I'm like,
I
I'm
don't
not-
identify as Irish.
I'm not going.
I
Neither
do
do I.
not.
I say that all the
People are
time.
like, what are you? I'm like, I don't know.
I'm American.
I'm
But
an American.
I hate that though. With people that they're like gonna go to Ireland, you gotta see the home country. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
yeah.
You go to
You
their
gotta
house,
go
they have
look
an
at
Irish
your
Your
flag.
family hasn't. Your family like didn't live in Ireland since like 1800. Like,
Yeah, like,
you
get
don't.
the
You know
fuck
what I
outta
mean? You're
here.
fucking American. Like, you're a loser.
Yeah, they,
I'm
they
I'm
fucking-
technically
they get
Irish.
a Q-tip
Like,
and rub their fucking throat, and they put it in and send it in the mail, and they go, yeah, you're like 30% Irish.
No,
Yeah,
actually,
I know.
I found out that I'm Swedish and I'm fucking pumped because I was like, all right, so because I thought we were Irish.
you
and I
look
was like,
Swedish.
You think so?
Yeah, you
Thank
got a good Swede
No,
to
because it means that the Vikings came and just destroyed. Like when the Vikings came and just destroyed Ireland and England, that means that like I'm from one of them. I'm not really Irish, which
So
I'm.
you're a
which,
Viking, is what you're saying?
yeah, which is
You,
cool.
yeah,
which is
you look
cool.
like a Viking.
The Irish don't have good food either. I
they
had
don't.
I had to grow up and go to college to like. I didn't like steak
well,
growing
corned beef
up.
cabbage is pretty good.
I didn't like steak growing up because they would hockey puck it.
Yeah, well done.
The Irish hockey puck everything.
Well, they're not known for their food.
Hamburgers.
Yeah, they got
Same with England. Like I have no interest in going to England ever.
chips. You
I
like
hate-
French fries, you asshole.
It's been on record that I hate English people.
Yeah,
on the
fish and
podcast.
chips. Get the fuck out of
They
here.
probably have like a bounty on you if you go over
Yeah,
there.
good.
But yeah, I'm all set with all that shit.
Europe,
Like-
Europe can suck
man,
my
I-
ass.
Yeah, fuck
I'm
Europe.
down.
Nah, I'm the only one that wants to go to Europe. All right, well, I guess
Team
I'll-
No Euro.
All right.
All right, let's end
wrap
with
that
that.
shit
Fuck
up.
Europe.
Yeah, that's a constant trend. Though.
I know.
We fucking hate Europe. over here.
And we're allowed to hate them because we're talking about like white countries.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Like-
not, yeah.
We love
I'm
every
hating
other-
other white people, so
I
that's
love
fine.
Africa.
You can't be mad at that. Like,
I go to Africa, no problem.
No problem. Yeah.
yeah, I never said anything about that. Like, I'll go
It's a beautiful out there.
like England and shit. Fuck you, get that. Fuck that. Going over there.